All right, looks like we're live. So yeah, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode 133 of Let's Chat Live. So hope you're having a great weekend, and yeah, going live now. Thank you for tuning in. So let's see some voice chat waiting for me, shall we? So waiting for me right now, guys, is Shadow and Blaze. Let's go and say hello to them, shall we? Hey guys.
Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty great.
Great to hear. We're live right now, so yeah. So how's you guys' week's been since last stream?
Pretty alright now. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, mine's been pretty good too. So yeah, we are live right now, just waiting for people to join. So in terms of what's been happening this week then, so yeah, it's been pretty fun, I've been seeing films and playing games and whatever, so it's been really good.
Yeah, I've been catching up some movies as well. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
For example, yesterday I finally caught up. I'm finally catching up with Scream.
Very nice. Yeah, I think it's really sad how nowadays I'm looking forward to old films. Like, I so can't wait to see this film released in the 90s or 80s or 2000. I'm so excited.
Or 1920s or 40s.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if you want a good example, I'd pick Citizen Kane.
Mm-hmm. I've been considering that for a while.
Yeah, please watch it. You won't regret it.
Well, I'll decide for myself one day if I will or not. In terms of what I have watched this week.
I think the oldest movie I've seen was Tom and Jerry.
Oh yeah, Tom and Jerry. I used to watch those sketches when I was a kid. Timeless in my opinion.
I was surprised it was made in the 60s.
Yeah, they're timeless in my opinion, but I didn't hear good things about those animated direct-to-video films of Tom and Jerry, though, sadly. Yeah, I didn't hear good things about them. I also didn't hear good things about the live-action film in 2021 either. So I didn't bother with it. I mean, when I heard what they were doing, I wasn't happy. It's not how you do Tom and Jerry at all, really.
Well, on a positive note, I finally watched Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, you saw my favorite comedy movie. That's awesome. I'm glad you loved it, man.
Yeah, I loved every second of it.
Yeah, I'm glad you did, yeah. Yeah. Blaze, I don't know Chris J. White. I want you to invite people that I know, okay? I only know Chris J. White for one thing only, and that's just drifting Transformers, one of the Transformers games. That's it. I want prolific voice actors on here, or celebrities in general, who are prolific.
Yeah, that's the issue. Some of them haven't replied yet.
We'll just give it time. They're probably really busy right now. So Shadow, you were saying?
So yeah, I think you'll also be happy to know that next week will be Hot Fuzz.
Well, I hope you love that. I love that movie as well.
And also speaking of things that I also watched, D&D was awesome.
Yep, it was. I thought it was really good. It's one of my favorite films of this year, actually.
And I thought I was saying that it was gonna suck, but man, that movie proved me wrong.
I'm happy to be wrong about it. When it comes to what I've watched, on Sunday I rewatched Infinity War, and I love it to this day. And yes, guys, once again the ending left me speechless. It usually always does leave me speechless, to be honest. And then the day after that, what else did I see? Oh yeah, when it comes to Netflix release, I did see the film Their Clone Tyrone, starring John Boyega and Jamie Foxx. I thought that was decently good.
Yeah, decently good film.
If you only didn't like parts, was some parts a little bit boring for me, and also as well, I think the scenes in the science lab were a little bit disturbing, in my opinion. Wasn't really a fan of all scenes where characters were in the chairs screaming in pain, and that was a bit hard to watch, to be honest. And so,
yeah,
I did also see two films by the same director of Sisu, guys, John Mari Helander. which is a film called Big Game, which stars Samuel L. Jackson as the President of the United States. It was actually a very good movie, in my opinion, and I also saw another film of his called Rare Exports as well, and that was also really good as well. So yeah,
And
I've seen pretty good
yeah.
things this week, and what else did I see? Let me check stuff I've seen. Trying to have a look. You sound like you got a bit of a rough cough, Shadow.
Yeah, no.
Sorry to hear that.
It's fine. It's fine.
On a sad note, though, folks, I did, however, see what is probably the worst movie of this year for me, which is Assassin.
Yeah, speaking of bad movies, I also yesterday managed to see Disney's Sword and Stone. God, that was terrible.
Well, I've thankfully not seen it, and based on what you said, Shadow, where you give it 2.5 out of 10, I don't think I want to watch it now.
I mean, look, I love the YTP sauce in the sauce. that was actually good.
I mean, you can't go on YTPs, can you?
Well,
yeah. Why was why I don't get it. There's 6 people watching, but no one's commenting to say hello. What's wrong with you people watching? Come on.
Well, I might just be the first.
Yeah, why do you say Obi-Wan Kenobi's iconic catchphrase, Shadow?
You read my mind.
Yeah, I did. I'm a telepath, if you will. But yeah, come on, guys. 6 of you watching. Why are you not saying hello? Is it really that hard to type in? Okay, now I've got Reverse Prime. Hello, Reverse Prime. Honestly. Yes, sometimes, guys, I don't know why I bother these days, because people don't listen to me, do they, these days?
Anyway, on a more positive note, I managed to see 3 Star Trek movies this week.
Yes.
2 were great. 2 were great. One, well, not so much.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Star Trek 3 and 4 and Star Trek 5. Yeah, Star Trek 5 is unfortunately my least favourite Star Trek movie of all time, sadly.
Yeah, honestly, it was very hard for me to write that review because I don't want to badmouth William Shatner.
Yeah. It's also heartbreaking because he directed the movie as well, and it didn't go well, unfortunately, the movie itself. I did, however, love Star Trek 4, though. I thought that film was absolutely hilarious, actually, in my opinion. Hilarious.
Yeah, so there were many scenes with the fans in mind, too.
Oh, yes. Hey, Exalted Nerd.
Like for example, a certain ship appearing at the end. Like a certain ship returning.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Voyage Home was great, and so far it's probably my third film I've seen, which is directed by Leonard Nimoy as well. He's directed. Because the only things I've seen which he's directed are his Star Trek films. Not seen anything else he's directed yet, if he has directed other things besides the Star Trek films.
Yeah, there was this comedy movie that Daniel told us about called 3 Men and a Baby that he directed, which I really want to see one day.
I'll probably watch it one day, because yeah, Leonard Nimoy is a legend, and I want to see his works, yeah. He's a legend. May he live long and prosper.
May he live long and prosper forever.
Can you guys do a Vulcan salute with your hand? Because I can do it with this one. Because I can do it.
This is the best I can do.
Well, that's good.
I can't really do it. The closest I can do is like this. Like this is the closest I can do.
Blaze, I can't see your screen because there's like a connection issue for you, sadly. So I can't see you. Honestly, these Discord connections are a pain.
This is the closest I can do, basically.
If I'm to be honest, I think the Discord connections ruined the interview with Sean Chandler because I couldn't see him for most of it.
Yeah.
And not to mention the voice problem too. I couldn't even hear him a lot of the time, sadly. So you screw Discord for that.
Yeah, no.
Hopefully one day, guys, I'll try and use Streamlabs to talk to Sean properly, 1-to-1.
Yeah, you can use Streamlabs also for that.
Yeah, this is the best I can do on both hands. Live long and prosper.
Wait, is the camera showing up for you now, Luke?
Yeah, it is, Blaze. Okay, yeah, you did it just then, Blaze. Nice one.
This is the closest I can do.
well, it's a good attempt. keep working on it, and I think
Okay, well,
yeah, what
well,
what suggest you do is you look at, you know, the pictures of Lennon Nimmo doing it, Blaze. Yeah, that's good, Shadow. Nice one. So yeah, Assassin, in my opinion, is the worst movie I've seen this year, guys, and I only watched it because I did promise everyone that I would watch Bruce Willis's final film, and this was it, sadly, his final film. And as expected, because I've not heard good things about his direct-to-video movies, I've seen some of them too as well, sadly. This film was absolute trash in my opinion, but I will, however, exclude him from the bad qualities, well, because it wasn't his fault, because he's ill, guys. I'm gonna exclude him from the bad qualities I have with the movie.
Yeah.
Because when you see the film, guys, you can tell he's got his speaking problems, sadly, which of course is now confirmed to be dementia. So yeah, poor Bruce.
Yeah, when it comes to Star Trek 4, though, with the scene when the Enterprise returned, I actually cheered at that moment.
Yeah, me too. That was great. Yeah,
I was so happy to see one of the greatest ships in the movie in my history returning.
Yeah, Steven Seagal level bad. Well, put it this way, I've not heard good things about Steven Seagal, so yeah. I mean, because Blade didn't you tell him that he brought Sean Connery's wrist?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, on a filming and nursing ever again. Yeah, that's why I hate Steven Seagal. Yeah, he's a nasty piece of work, he is. So yeah, I'm not going to nice to say about Steven Seagal.
Well, most of his fighting is fake anyway.
Not very realistic, then, is it?
Yeah, compared to Jackie Chan. And that Machete movie he was in, man, he was my biggest bipolar.
Was it because he was he not good in the film, Shadow, or is it because you know what he's done?
Well, of course, it's because I hate him, and he's kind of very bland.
Bland? Oh dear.
But other than that, I thought Machete was good.
Yeah, I think it's good. When it comes to Robert Rodriguez, my favorite film by him so far is Sin City, 2005. Yeah. And there's probably other films that he's done that I might check out as well. I do also love Alita Battle Angel as well. Very underrated film in my opinion. One that handles a female protagonist better than the MCU did with Captain Marvel.
For sure.
Yes, we were talking about Steven Seagal about Dollar. He's a disgrace, absolute disgrace. And the main reason why I hate him is because how he treated Sean Connery. But yeah, and based on what I've heard, and based on, of course, what I've been hearing about his behaviour, turns out he's an absolute douchebag. And yes, he was definitely really bland in Machete, indeed. Yeah, really bland.
Okay, he just sounded so bored.
Like, why is he even bothering to pay him a movie then, if he's so bored out of his mind? He's probably wanting money, isn't he, I guess? So yeah. And so, and when it comes as well to shows as well, guys, I did also start watching The Witcher's 3rd season, and I've started watching, you know, like the first 6 episodes of it so far. You know, like, well, I'm watching on the first volume of it, and unfortunately, guys, I'm not liking it so far.
Well, just wait until you get to the last episode.
Put it this way, I have not heard good things about the final episodes.
Like that is a massive insult to the fans.
And tell me this, Shadow. In the 2nd volume, do they still underuse Geralt a lot?
Oh no, he gets immediately wasted. He gets wasted a lot. He gets wasted a lot.
Unbelievable. You know what? I can see why Henry left. He's doing the right thing. And also, Shadow, tell me this, right? I don't care about spoilers, so tell me, when, of course, Henry makes his last appearance, does he turn into Liam Hemsworth, or does he just, like, have a last appearance or something when the episode ends?
It's just last appearance.
Really? And what exactly happens in the last appearance? Because I read some of it, apparently he just walks away or something.
Yeah, he just walks away. He doesn't defeat the evil emperor or whatever the hell his name was.
So,
and he doesn't barely does anything heroic at all.
So is it basically just a terrible setup for more to come where he's not going to be played by Henry anymore?
Yep.
Well, you know what? All I can say is screw this show away. I think it's probably a big example of a show which started off good, but in my opinion went downhill in its other seasons.
And also episode 7, I thought was so bad, I actually want to turn it off.
Well, what made you not turn it off, Shadow? Was it because of Henry?
Well, just want to see how it ended, and it was not good.
And put it this way, guys, when it comes to this season, I've been so tempted to fast forward every scene until Geralt appears on screen. I've been so tempted to do that in this season because I literally don't care. I don't care about any of the characters apart from Geralt in this series. I just don't care about them. I only care about Geralt.
Oh, just wait till episode 7. That's where he barely has any screen time at all.
So basically, it's not a Witcher episode at all.
No, it's just Ciri wandering into a desert.
I think we should probably name this show Ciri, shouldn't we? Instead of The Witcher.
She's pretty much the real main character of the show.
Which is a very dumb move. And you know what? Henry has my absolute respect for backing out of this series. And not continuing. He's a legend for backing out of it. He's doing the right thing.
Yeah, and I think
Welcome back, boys.
I just went to microwave my KFC.
Very nice.
There it is.
That looks nice, Blaze. Enjoy it, man.
That's the burger, and then here's the hot wings.
Very nice. Hope you enjoy it.
You can see.
Tuck in, yeah.
And so yeah, when it comes to Ciri,
I personally don't like Ciri at all.
She's annoying.
Yeah, she's very annoying. This is why I only want to see Geralt. Just Geralt.
And oh my god, does season 3 make it to Mary Sue?
Yeah, I can definitely say that from what I've seen of her so far, and she's very annoying too, to be honest.
Likeable as hell.
Can't stand her.
All she does is just whine and complain.
And in other news, Shadow, have you been hearing about the bad news of a Secret Invasion show?
I've been laughing my ass off.
Yeah, and you know what as well, right? There's also a very dumb plot hole in which it completely retcons Rhodey, right? You know what it is, Shadow?
I know. They made it to a scroll ever since the Civil War.
Ever since he injured himself, yeah. And I think that's one of the most insulting and dumbest plot holes I've ever heard in my life as a fan of films and shows and whatever, and games. Like, it makes no sense at all. And you know what I think is the most insulting thing about it, Shadow?
Yeah.
The real Rhodey probably doesn't even know that Tony's dead. And he didn't even get to see him before he died. And he didn't go to his funeral.
But you know, to me, Secret Invasion isn't canon anyway. So to me, the real Rhodey is still on Earth.
Yeah, I mean, the MCU to me is just Infinity Saga, nothing more.
And there was no indication in the Infinity Saga that Rhodey was a Skrull.
They never give any clues at all. Because when, of course, characters are Skrull, you can spot clues to their behaviour, which could suggest it's not really them. I didn't see any of that with Rhodey after Civil War.
I mean, you noticed in Far From Home that Nick Fury wasn't Nick Fury.
Yeah, because sometimes he was being a bit goofy, weren't he, sometimes?
Yeah.
That's how I could tell something was up with him. And
also when he said that appearances could be deceiving.
Of course, yeah, right, there's your clue for you right there. In my opinion, folks, the true Secret Invasion storyline, which I accept as canon, is from my favourite Marvel show of all time, Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah. And of course, the show, the MCU show, in my opinion, is also total joke because it does the alien-free cliche to Maria Hill as well in the first episode. And guess what, Shadow? She is definitely dead, by the way. It's not like a fake death on it. She is definitely dead.
Screw the MCU.
Yeah. Screw it all away. MCU it is now.
And I've seen the scene with Emilia Clarke being all girl boss.
Yeah, and apparently they made her to be stronger than all the Avengers. Like, what?
Like, That's complete BS.
Yeah.
And that was so cringe.
Hmm.
It was so cringe too.
Yeah. It's just a total joke, to be honest. And yeah.
And also, last time I remember, weren't the Skrulls supposed to be just refugees or something? Or weren't exactly bad guys in the MCU?
Well, that's what the MCU portrays them as, even though, of course, in the comics, they're not good guys, are they? Yeah, tell me about it. It is a horrendous retcon. It doesn't make any sense at all. But yeah, the less said about the MCU, the better, to be honest. I think it's dead now. And yeah, I'm even more glad that I retired from it after I saw No Way Home. And I'm going to keep to my word. On a more positive note, though, guys, I also as well played the Lego Movie video game this week, and I thought it was a lot of fun. I think it's an underrated game, but there are some nitpicks I do have with it, though.
Yeah, me too.
For example, I think the open worlds, in my opinion, are very small, and there's also barely anything you can do, collectible-wise. It's just red bricks.
You want to know my favorite hub world in the game?
What is it?
That's Finn's room.
Yeah, I like Finn's room. You know what? I think that might be the closest we can get to Lego Toy Story.
Pretty much. Just add all the Toy Story characters in there, and then you.
and they can be capable because they have Woody in Lego Incredibles, and didn't they do like a Toy Story Lego Toyland when the fourth film came out? Because if they did, they can base it on those designs, can't they?
Yeah, they also did the same when the third movie came out in 2010.
Mm-hmm. So they have reference material to make Lego Toy Story characters in a Lego game, right? So yeah, go for it.
And personally, I prefer how the figures looks like in 2010 more.
Yeah, me too. I had some when I was a kid, yeah. I don't think I got any of the Lego figures, from the 2019 toy-line, actually. But I think Woody looks like he's based on how he's based on Lego Incredibles from the look of it, though. When it comes to, Lego Movie, the game, though, one thing that I have to give lots of praise to is probably its voice cast for the gameplay scenes, not the cutscenes. It's archive footage from the movies, because I think many of the actors do sound close to movie actors, in my opinion. Many of them.
Yeah.
One example for me is probably Emmett, because he's voiced by Keith Ferguson in the game, and in my opinion, he sounds exactly like Chris Pratt. In my opinion, it's hard to tell that it's not Chris Pratt.
Yeah, it sounded very close.
Yeah. And he also did a voice for Law Business as well. Plus, especially because she's not voiced by Liz Banks, she's instead voiced by Jessica DiCicci, I think she's called. Or Kiki, don't even pronounce it. Forgive me on that, guys. I'm not good at some pronunciations.
Yep, way more likable.
Yeah, but when it comes to acrobat abilities and all that, I use Wonder Woman for that, to be honest, because she can fly. However, though, when it comes to other flying characters, while I did love Superman in the game, though, in my opinion, he sounded bland in the Attack on Pittsburgh level. I think he sounded bland, to be honest. And also, as well, you can tell it's not Channing Tatum as well. And also, as well, one thing I also did not like is, where's his freeze breath? Why is that not in the game? Like, I don't understand. You give him his heat vision and flight, but not his freeze breath. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Yeah. And also, when it comes to other voices, where you can tell it's not the actor from the movie, I think Bad Cop is probably an example of that, because I can tell it's not Liam Neeson. As a fun fact, guys, according to IMDb, it's Bradley Pierce from Jumanji who plays Bad Cop in this game, in the gameplay parts of it. But I can tell it's not Liam Neeson, because Liam Neeson, for me, has a very distinctive voice, which I can easily recognise. He's a legend, Liam Neeson. And of course, he recently earned my respect when he slammed Disney as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, saying that it's diluting the magic of Star Wars. And yeah, he's not
True.
wrong at all. He's not wrong at all, is he?
100% truth.
Yeah, and he earned my respect for that. And I can totally understand why he doesn't want to return as Qui-Gon ever again. And also as well, when it comes to it as well, you know, the game as well, another character who I also thought sounded like in the movie was also Vitruvius, in my opinion, as well. Because he's voiced by the impressionist called Josh Robert Thompson, guys. He's a great impressionist. He does lots of impressions of people, and he does Morgan Freeman a lot, so he voiced Vitruvius, and I think he can sound just like Morgan Freeman. Just incredible. And when it comes as well to other wizards won the game, Gandalf was actually in the game too, guys. And what's cool is the actual voice in the film, Todd Hansen actually reprised his role too. Todd Hansen. Yeah.
That's cool.
But what I think is confusing about is that he has the ability to throw his staff, but he doesn't do that in the films, does he?
No.
He casts spells from it, doesn't he? So he doesn't throw his staff. He literally has the exact same moveset as Vitruvius for some reason. And also as well, another character I do also love being in the game is also Lloyd Garmadon from Ninjago as the Green Ninja. I definitely do love that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how he can throw his sword too. That's actually a lot of fun, that. And one other thing that I do also find, you know, strange is that if you have Gandalf in the game, where's Dumbledore? Because he appeared in a cameo too.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not have Dumbledore in the game? I mean, they have had Dumbledore in Lego before in the like Harry Potter games and official figures of him, so why not include him in the Lego movie game?
Exactly.
And of course, as well, in a flashback with Metal Beard, we do also see Flash as well, but he's not even in the game either at all, and Mecha doesn't exist, and they also, as well, for some reason, cut a Star Wars cameo as well, which I was disappointed about too. And of course, when it comes to the movie as well, the game for some reason also as well hid Milhouse from The Simpsons in you know the Cockle Clan meeting scene. They hid him out by you know blurring him out for some reason. I don't know why they did that.
Oh, that's strange.
Yeah, because I mean, because The Simpsons of course appeared as one of the franchises in Lego Dimensions the year after. So yeah, I don't know why they do that to Milhouse. But then again, I think Milhouse being part of Massive Orders is actually pretty funny, to be honest. Like, Milhouse of all Simpsons characters, really.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, who thought a huge dork would be a
Yeah.
master build?
Yeah, it's pretty strange, really. Oh, yeah, another actor who I also think does a spot-on impression of a movie actor for me is also probably Batman in the game, too, because he's voiced by Jim Meskimen, who does an impression of Will Arnett. In my opinion, he's also a spot-on voice to me as well.
Yeah.
Like, wow. But when it comes to a voice cast, though, I do however love how they got the actors from the film, for the most part, back in Lego Dimensions, though. That I thought was really cool. Unfortunately, though, Liz Banks came out for Lego Dimensions, though, sadly. And she's unfortunately one of the three main characters, so you unfortunately do see a lot of her in that game, sadly.
Alright, finished eating.
What, Blaze, sorry?
Okay, finished eating.
How was it, Blaze? Was it nice?
Yeah.
Nice one.
It was not spicy though, so that's one. How do you say?
When it comes to what I ate today, guys, I had Pizza Hut, so that was very nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pizza time. Yeah, Brando Palmer's a
Yeah,
legend.
I was craving for pizza, for chicken for a long time now, so that's why I went to
Yeah.
KFC.
Yeah, good choice, Blaze. Yeah, I used to watch Simpsons too, not so, but not anymore. I stopped watching it. I no longer care for Simpsons, to be honest.
I can confirm to all you guys here that it's not worth it anymore. It's not worth it at all.
Yeah, Family Guy too. Yeah, I also started watching Family Guy too as well.
I watched season 33 for your benefits, and it's not good. It's not good at all.
Yep, very heartbreaking, isn't it?
Did you hear about that remake of Hit and
Yeah, Blake, you sent me a picture of it, but it said it's made, but it's not going to be released.
Yeah, because of Disney.
Yeah, that really sucks, because that's my favourite Simpsons game of all time, guys. If you didn't know, my favourite Simpsons game of all time is The Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah, the remake looks actually pretty good. Shame it's not going to release because of Disney.
Yeah. If you want to know what Simpsons Hit and Run is, guys, think of this. It's basically Simpsons and GTA crossed together. Think of it as that, really.
Yeah, and also when it comes to other things I watched this week, Oppenheimer was a freaking masterpiece.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it, man. Yeah, I'll be sure to watch when it comes to streaming.
Yeah, same here.
And Christopher Nolan still got it.
Yeah, he's an amazing director, Chris Nolan. Absolute legend. It is fun, Darth. I'd recommend it. I mean, yeah, I know that I sound like I'm old school when it comes to playing games, guys. But yeah, Simpsons Hit and Run is amazing. Definitely does deserve a remake, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And so yeah,
The Simpsons Hit and Run remake is complete.
new Black Panther game. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'll see.
I mean, it's made by EA. It's made by EA.
Well, I'm not sure.
Then it's dead.
I don't think
already.
so, because I lost respect for EA after what we did with Jedi Survivor, so no chance, to be honest.
Yeah, Cliffhanger Games are making it. Oh yeah, single player action adventure game based on Marvel's Black Panther.
Declan, I've already seen Following, his first movie. I thought it was good, Following. In my opinion, Ian Christopher's not made a bad movie at all, ever. I think he's made great films in his career so far, and based on what's been said at Oppenheimer, it looks like he's still got it to this day. So yeah, well done to him.
I think the only EA game I'm looking forward to most is actually the Iron Man game.
Well, I'm hoping it'll be good for you, Blaze, but yeah, I'm not going to have any hope for it if EA's making it.
Since it's made by the Dead Space developers, and the remake was actually really good for Dead Space.
All I can say is we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Yeah. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 going October.
Yeah, that's coming too, isn't it? Yeah, but that's going to be, of course, my favourite game company of all time, Insomniac.
Oh, yeah.
And when it comes to things as well, guys, there is going to be like other books I do want to read one day, and I'll give you a clue to what franchise book I want to keep reading of by saying a quote by one of the title characters of a franchise, which is, "I think I'm quite ready for another adventure."
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I'm planning to read the rest of Tolkien's books actually in the future. See, Daniel's here. Welcome, Daniel.
Hey guys, so I'm currently watching.
I would say welcome back, Daniel.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, thank you. Yeah.
Fine.
So I'm currently rewatching. I'm currently on my college campus right now. I'm currently watching Rise of the Beast on Paramount Plus, since I was finally able to get it and download it, which is pretty cool.
Very nice.
Also, I need to get back to my studies, but I wanted to quickly say that today is the 2-year anniversary of my wisdom teeth removal.
All right, well, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to the people over at the orthodontist who took care of me and my younger brother. The fact that, sure, I was in pain for a few hours, but after like 2 or 3 days, I was finally able to eat whole foods again. And I am so glad that I threw away my wisdom teeth, because I never want to see those ugly little pieces of turds ever again.
Well, they're gone. So, yeah. And they won't bother you ever again.
I should be on the stream. Yeah, I should be on the stream within the next half hour. So until then, I'll see you guys, okay?
Yeah, no, we'll go up with your studies, Daniel.
I'll be back shortly.
So, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, that console for the Iron Man game is pretty good, doesn't it, Luke?
Well, I guess, Blaze, but I'm not going to have any hope for it if EA is going to be involved, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I did. Yeah, we watched Philosopher's Stone this week as well.
Very nice.
And yeah, I gotta say, you were right, Luke, when you said that it hits hard now that Robbie Coltrane is no longer with us.
Well, yeah, of course. It is very hard, yeah. Rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Robbie Coltrane.
Yeah, we lost him, way too soon. He was only in his 70s, so yeah, it's not fair, is it?
Oh yeah, when it comes to Henry Plunger, I'm actually not gonna replace Robbie's voice. I'm just gonna keep it in there as it is.
That's probably a nice idea, Blaze. Maybe Stuart's
Yeah.
everyone else in the films who no longer with us, Blaze, actually.
Yeah, like Alan Rickman.
Yes, good idea.
And see.
Anyway, guys, so it looks like we are 35 minutes into stream, so I might show you guys what I got this week. So yeah. So in terms of unboxings, I unboxed my figure of Batman wearing his hazmat suit, and this is actually a pretty cool figure, this. I do like this.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that looks cool.
And the bat symbol does also light up as well, guys, just then. I'm not going to press it again in case people here, might get blinded. But yeah, it lights up, which is pretty cool. It's also unique because there's no cape on it either. Very unique figure.
Oh yeah, like Batman Beyond, he doesn't have a cape.
It appears when he's flying, Blaze.
Yeah.
It's almost when he's flying around. And then, guys, I also got some games this week. And now, the first thing, guys, is actually a game set in Middle-earth. And I only got this game, guys, to play just to see what I think of it. Okay? So...
let me guess. It's just Shadow of Mordor games.
You're right, Shadow, yeah. It's Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War together.
Nice.
Yeah. And you know what's sad, guys? It's so sad how these games portray Gollum much better than the horrendous game that came out this year. It's so sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
My precious, I failed.
My precious. I mean, I even think that Lego Lord of the Rings and Lego Hobbit portray Gollum better as well. And those games are aimed for everyone, including children, and they portray Gollum much better too. But yeah, I think this game really massacred Gollum a lot.
Massacred my boy.
But these games, more guys, I will definitely be playing more, and I'm very excited to.
I only played Mordor. I haven't played Shadow of War yet.
I played bits of Mordor on Xbox One, guys, but yeah, I sold it a while ago to exchange to PS4, and I got both of them, yeah.
And yeah, there's some good news regarding those games. They're free with PlayStation Plus for me.
Well, that's cool, but I'd rather just get them physically so that I can keep them in case, PS Plus goes away, for them. So yeah. And now on to the final thing that I got, guys. Now, I definitely think, of course, that Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens has not aged well in terms of, gaming, because it was followed by Lego Skywalker Saga. Yeah, I got it on PS4, guys, yeah. And
that's the same one that I got.
And also, guys, I did not get the version with a figure inside because I don't see the point of having Luke with a milk beard, to be honest. I don't see the point of that, really.
Right, you almost got the same one that I had. Because I actually got the one with the figure.
Oh, dear. I think it would have been much better if a figure included was Lego George Lucas or something.
I mean, that would have been so much better. Like, come on.
Like, I don't understand why they had you looking for an annoying Wookiee in the hub world when they could have had Lego George Lucas in the game. Or better yet, maybe other important people in Star Wars, like John Williams, for example.
Yeah, where's he?
Yeah, unfortunately not there. I mean, Lego Force Awakens had celebrities appearing in it because they had J.J. Abrams in it, but unfortunately, they also had Crazy Kennedy too.
Yeah, sadly, crazy B-word Kennedy.
Yeah, and also Shadow. I don't know if you've seen his video on about Rugged Eagle, but he did a video talking about the worst character in every Lego game so far, and he put her as the worst character in Lego Force Awakens. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Rugged Eagle's channel, I'd recommend him because he does lots of videos on Lego games, and I definitely would recommend him. He's awesome. And also, guys, he does also show great spot for Johnny Depp as well.
For that, he has my respect.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Oh yeah, here's the figure.
Yeah, look at that. What is the point of that figure?
There's barely nothing exclusive at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just Luke's face. And,
Yeah, with blue on his mouth.
And also the Bantha milk piece.
Mm-hmm.
On that, nothing new.
Yeah, it's stupid. Really, that's why I didn't bother getting it. I mean, thankfully the store didn't even sell that version anyway. It was just the version I just showed you then. So tell me, folks, what was your favourite thing I presented just then?
The Shadow of War games.
Yeah, Shadow of War was the second game. Shadow of the first one called Shadow of Mordor.
The Shadow of Mordor games, sorry.
It's actually pretty cool how those games have your username in Vintage Shadow.
Vincent, I think not.
Blaze, what was your favourite thing I presented just then?
He's on mute.
He's on mute. Okay. Probably busy with something. Oh, he's back now.
Shadow of the Middle-earth games.
Very nice.
Right now, I'm looking for games I can get on my next pay, and so far I can get Vampire and Darksiders 3.
Very nice.
Yeah, this
There's
is
also the Shadow of War here.
it's the version of Scarlet Saga that I got. It's a Lux edition.
Very nice. And also, guys, when it comes to the game's DLC, I'm only going to get the first wave of DLC, not the second one. Ozzy also confirmed to me as well, guys, but he got the Clone Wars and Rebels DLC, and he confirmed to me that it's not worth it. So, yeah, ouch. I mean, I think the most insulting thing about the Rebels DLC is that some members of the crew are not even in the game for some reason. I mean, like how they don't exist.
Yeah, well, what's with that?
I think it's really dumb and stupid. It doesn't make any sense. What I do love about the cover of Lego Skywalker Saga is I love how Darth Vader is the biggest character on the cover, though.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, because in my opinion, he's the greatest character ever.
Yeah, Darth Vader is an absolute legend. I love how he's the biggest character on there. What I might do, guys, is I might probably draw all of the sequel Trash Audi characters in permanent marker and get rid of them.
Good.
Apart from Chewie, of course, because I love Chewie.
Yep.
And there's not many games I can get unfortunately.
There's a question for you, Blaze, from Batall in the comments for asking about the PS1 Spider-Man game.
Oh wait, the PS1 Spider-Man. I don't remember. Oh, is that the one where they play poker?
I have no idea because I've not played, the original PlayStation Spider-Man games. There's two of them. The one of them is called Spider-Man, the other one's called Spider-Man Enter Electro, I think.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro.
I've not played those yet. But Blaze, are they on PS2 backwards compatible?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll probably get them on that and backwards compatible. Hey, Liv, nice to see you, yeah.
Hey, Liv.
Hey, look, I found Shadow of Mordor, not the special edition.
Oh, but that's the version you want, isn't it, Blaze?
Yeah.
Hopefully you can find the Game of the Edition because one that I got today, yeah, guys, as you can see, is a Game of the Year edition. So yeah, that cover's just awesome, isn't it? I love that cover.
Oh yeah.
Talion, guys, is also, in my opinion, well played by Troy Baker as well in this. Troy Baker does a good job playing Talion. And also, guys, another thing I've got to give high praise to in the game is also as well to Liam O'Brien as Gollum, because in my opinion, he does a spot on impression of Andy Serkis as Gollum. It's very hard to tell it's not Andy Serkis, actually.
Oh, wow.
And if you guys have played Lego games, he does also voice him in Lego Dimensions as well, so you'll probably heard him in that too.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, there you go, so, yeah. So you saw Whiplash, Donny. Nice one. That's all I did, Donny, because Terence Fletcher is meant to be an abusive character. That's his character. So yeah, I can see why he thought he was unlikable, because that's the whole point. Yeah. I mean, Donny J.K. Simmons won the Oscar for that performance. So yeah, you can tell he did it really well. And don't worry, Donny, J.K. Simmons is really nice in real life too. So yeah, he's not Terence Fletcher at all.
Hey Luke, so recently I played Conquer on the N64 emulator.
Oh yeah, how was it, Blaze? Was it fun?
Yeah, really hilarious.
Nice one. And Blaze,
Especially the swearing.
and Blaze, when you played it, did you use your PS4 controller?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Does it work on that?
Yeah, I connected it through Bluetooth.
Isn't it weird how it's like a game that's made by PC and Xbox, yet you can use your PS4 controller on the emulator?
Yeah.
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Blaze called me last night, showing some gameplay.
Very nice. Were you talking for a while?
Yeah, I think we were talking about 40 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, he was playing Conquer, and I was playing Lego Monster Superheroes.
Very nice. How far are you along with that, Shadow?
Oh, I finished the story, and I'm going after the minikits now.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, I'm at the Asgard level right now.
Very nice. And were you able to rescue Stan Lee at levels 2, Shadow, so far?
Yeah, of course.
Well done. Nice one.
I need to download the new N64 emulator because the one I had didn't let me save.
Oh dear.
Okay, macOS 64-bit. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Shadow mute.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, there you are.
So yeah, next week I'll continue James Bond.
Very nice. Hope you have fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be watching Man with the Golden Gun next.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly for Christopher Lee, of course.
In my opinion, he's the best part of that movie, Christopher Lee.
I have no doubt about that.
Yeah, he's probably, in my opinion, the main show stealer.
Yeah, Amazon is continuing to lose my respect because James Bond movies are leaving soon.
You can see why I got him physically. Because, yeah, films, of course, don't last on the streaming services, do they? Which is very unfortunate.
Well, maybe except for D- so far. I haven't seen any movies. You'll go.
Yeah, that one's going to keep films on, which, of course, Disney owns, aren't they?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. But yeah, I'm never going to use Disney Miners unless I'm using it to rewatch films, thanks to my brother's account on it, because he uses it for some things.
Okay, looking for a new emulator right now.
Good luck, Blaze. Will this one be able to save your progress, Blaze?
Yeah, this new one should hopefully do it. That thing's called Open MU on Mac. Yeah, and it supports N64. That's good.
Really, we stopped using physical media in Australia. Screw Disney for that.
Screw them all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw them.
And you know, when it comes as well to you know, the Lego movie game, Shadow, is there anything else about it that you don't like when you played it? Anything else you didn't like about it?
Well, I guess I could say, man, yeah, I guess I could say the visuals weren't that great.
Yeah, some don't really hold up to today's standards, do they?
No.
Oh, it's working. Open MU. Let's try this out. Should I screen share you the game on how it works? I mean, that's
after a stream, Blaze, you can show me.
I'm just gonna configure it quickly.
Very nice.
And I guess another bad quality I have with Lego Movie is that most of the cutscenes are just scenes from the movie.
I think they all are, aren't they? Just with music from the game, aren't they? And some, you know, thing, you know, blurred out, like Millhouse, for example.
And I have to put the game in there. So where's Conquer?
I mean, yeah, the Lego Ninjago movie, they do something similar, but at least they added their own cutscenes.
Nintendo 64.
To be honest, I'm not really hyped for MK1 that much, really, to be honest. I'm a little bit concerned about it because, like, why is Kuai Liang Scorpion now? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
He's Sub-Zero, not Scorpion. That doesn't make any sense. And, like, the fact you're making Hanzo Hasashi a cameo character, that is just so dumb. To me, he's the default Scorpion. What an absolute joke. And of course, when it comes to DLC, I'm also not happy about them including Homelander, right? Because I hate Homelander. Because I've seen a majority of the boys, and I think he's a very unlikable character, and I can't stand him.
You know, I think a better character for them to include would be Ashley Williams.
He was going to be MK11 Shadow, but they cut him out. So yeah, he could be back in this game maybe, but maybe in the second pack, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it will be a lot of fun to do fatalities on Homelander. I don't want to play as him unless I've got to for a trophy, but yeah, it'll be fun doing fatalities on him. Because he's such an annoying character. In my opinion, he's just discount Superman, but unlikable.
Oh, man.
So yeah, but I am really happy that J.K. Simmons is confirmed to be reprising his role as Omni-Man, but I'm happy about that.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, that was great.
Because Omni-Man, of course, is my favourite voice role of his.
And speaking of Invincible, didn't you guys see that Adam Eve special?
Guys in the comments, are you going to answer Shadow's question? Have you guys seen it? Because I'm sure he'd love to hear what you guys think of it.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
And makes me even more excited for season 2 now.
Yeah, I've heard good things about the special, and I'll be sure to, like it when I, of course, get around to it. I'll probably watch it after I see The Witcher's 3rd season go out over with.
And I can also confirm that Lance Reddick was amazing in this as well.
Well done at one second, because he was a great actor. May rest in peace. We lost him too soon as well. Yeah, if you guys haven't ever seen Invincible yet, then please feel free to check it out. It's on Prime for you, so yeah, it's an amazing show, Invincible. The only bad quality I do have though with it is of course, of course, one of the episodes of 1st season has a guest appearance from Evil Ezra, unfortunately, and that's my least favorite episode because of that reason alone, and also because it was boring too. Episode. Indeed, not so. Yeah, it looks like Omni-Man's up to no good in the trailer. But I did already hear that Josh Keaton's going to be in the season, and people think he's going to be voicing Spider-Man for some reason.
Wait, what?
Apparently, it's going to be a crossover based on a comic Shadow where he crossed over with Invincible.
What?
Yeah, weird. Isn't it? It's weird. It's crazy, isn't it? Weird too.
Very weird.
I guess if it's based on a comic, then I guess it's being faithful in that sense. But yeah, Spider-Man in Invincible, though. I'd rather see Josh Keaton back as Spider-Man in like a full-on season, though. To be honest, a spectacular Spider-Man. Because as I said in my review for Cross the Spider-Verse, give me series 3 of Spectacular Spider-Man already, please. Just give me a new season of that show already, please. Because
Conker's working.
It's working, nice one. I mean, if you guys want to see how much it means to people, then please check out, a video of the main theme of the show, the show's main theme. You'll see lots of comments from people talking about Across the Spider-Verse. I'm now wanting it to return, the show. I hope it will return, because it's true that Josh Keaton still got it Across the Spider-Verse. He still got it. Yeah, it's really weird into this whole crossover. It's probably because of multiverse or something like that. But like, why is everything focusing on the multiverse these days?
And it's getting a little tiresome right now.
Just do something original, please.
Like everything nowadays has to be multiverse now.
Yeah, I've had to a shared universe or other franchises for some reason.
And I do not want the Invincible universe to share a universe with Marvel.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's not really a good idea, to be honest. I mean, if Spider-Man in this show is based on Spectacular Spider-Man, then maybe, of course, imagine if they confirmed that they'd be reviving the series due to his guest appearance in this, setting it up or something. That made me happy.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I definitely do think that it was I think it's quite questionable that Spider-Man's going to be in it, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
But for all we know, he could be just playing a random character, Josh Keaton, not even Spider-Man. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we'll see. I mean, I do, of course, love the Invincible show already. You know, Robert Kirkman does a great job, you know, creating it. So, yeah. And, of course, guys, I already love him, of course, for creating The Walking Dead as well.
Yeah.
And what's cool is many of the actors from the show are actually voice characters in Invincible, which is pretty awesome. For example, Invincible himself is voiced by Stephen Yeun, who you guys will know for playing Glenn in The Walking Dead.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And you know the Guardians of the Globe who appear in the first episode, guys? They're also as well voiced by many other actors from the show too, which is pretty cool. But so far, I've not seen Andrew Lincoln appear in Invincible yet. Maybe he'll in the second season, probably. I'll have to wait and see.
I hope so.
Yeah, or Chandler Riggs, or Jeffrey Dean Morgan, or David Morrissey, or anyone else, really. Apart from those been in it so far.
I think Michael Rooker would have been awesome.
Yeah, of course, Michael Rooker, yeah. Yeah, but before I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, Mel Dixon was my favourite role of Michael Rooker. I think Norman Reedus would also be a great choice too, in it. Norman Reedus in Invincible.
Oh, yeah, no.
Of course.
Yeah. So far, well, guys, Daryl Dixon is my favourite role of Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. Yeah, he's a good actor, Norman Reedus. I'm definitely excited to see him in Ballerina though, as well, the John Wick spin-off. Because he's going to be in that, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's only us three here today.
Yeah, where is everyone?
Yeah, Ozzy said he was going to be late.
Yeah, he said he'd be late, but where's everyone else? But, you know, I'm not complaining because I'm enjoying talking to you two and everyone else here. So, yeah, so far, so good.
I mean, I can see that Alexander's on by him.
Yeah, he is, but right now, guys, he's on holiday, so yeah, he probably doesn't want to be disturbed, does he? So, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, yeah, I'm going next year on a holiday.
Wait, is it confirmed, Blaze?
No, it's just after you've done a year, you can actually go. Each year you can actually go. So why not?
Very nice.
And I'm gonna start working again on Monday.
Well, I hope that goes well for you, Shadow.
Oh yeah, I'm starting night shift.
I mean, Shadow, have you been on like a vacation or something from your work or something?
Yeah, I have for 3 weeks.
Very
3
nice.
weeks now.
Very nice.
Very relaxing.
Yeah. And are you allowed to say what you work as on here, Shadow, or is it something you got to keep private?
Oh no, it's nothing like that.
I mean, what do you want to say what you work as, or are you keeping it secret?
I'm gonna keep it secret for now.
That's fine, yeah, totally fine. So, Blaze, are you doing night shift tomorrow?
Yeah, 8:50 I have to leave house.
Well, hope it all goes well for you.
Oh, PM, 8:50 PM.
Yeah, hope it goes well for you.
Yeah.
And of course, I do think it's also weird how, you know, they're talking about crossing over with Spider-Man, because Invincible's not even made by Marvel, is it? It's a separate company, isn't it? That's making Invincible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't the Skybound Studios making it?
I'm not sure, actually. I think so, but it's definitely not Marvel, is it? Obviously not.
Let's see, who made Invincible?
And I definitely think that J.K. Simmons was definitely a perfect casting for Omni-Man, because he does also look like Omni-Man too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, imagine if he appeared, you know, as in live action. That could be awesome, couldn't it?
Live action Invincible movie, huh? That would have been great.
Yeah, maybe cast the actors from the show as their characters in live action. It could probably work well, you know. And also, guys, I also hope you guys have been enjoying episodes of Hound recently as well.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
And Shadow, last week I completely forgot to ask you, how did you react to the gag that I told you about last week?
I needed that.
Yeah, how did you react to that?
That was funny.
Yeah, were you expecting that?
I knew it was coming. So.
Yeah. Ain't it also a coincidence I uploaded episode 40 of the series yesterday on Peter Cullen's birthday as well. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Coincidence? I think not.
Yep. Especially because Octopus even appears at the start of episode 2 as well, which is pretty cool. And also, guys, as well, now that, of course, the events of the Darker Moon game are over now from Hound's perspective, that means, of course, the next episode will of course, be taking place during the events of a Darker Moon movie, you know? Yeah. And I can't wait for you all to see it. And when it comes towards the end of the series, there is actually an episode, which, of course, which is actually called One Shall Fall as well, just so you know.
Nice.
As in the characters, one shall stand and one shall fall. And I also hope you guys also enjoy my review of Black Panther as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that very much.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's an underrated movie, and yeah. Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also lost him way too soon as well. Way too soon. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I can't believe that they've indefinitely delayed Beyond the Spider-Verse. Yeah, that's disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, I don't know why, because I thought we completed it, so why bother delaying it? Like, if it's completed, there's no reason why we should delay it. Seriously.
There's no excuse.
Yeah, no excuse at all. So yeah, absolutely stupid. Yeah, I definitely think it's really stupid. And like, if you're gonna say it's because of a strike, then like, I don't understand why you'd say it's because of a strike, because the film's completed. So why bother delaying it if it's completed? There's no virus either, is there? So yeah, ridiculous.
I mean, what excuse? What other excuse is there?
Oh, wait, I know the answer. No excuses.
Nice one.
Mm-hmm. And also as well, when it comes to Lego games, guys, after I, of course, have done over 100% completing for a Lego movie game, I will also as well be playing Lego The Hobbit afterwards, and I can't wait to.
Well, hope you have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, the main record with Lego Hobbit, what is it? It doesn't cover the third movie.
Yep, same back what it is. That's all I do.
I mean, I think that game came out of nowhere, to be honest, because like they announced it in early 2014, and I'm like, why? The third one's not even out yet. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. So like, I don't understand, like why bother doing it. Like, they should have just waited till the third film would come out and, released it afterwards and adapted a third film, of course.
Yeah, well, why not do that?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And what's worse, they promised us that they do it as DLC, but it never came out, which is very disappointing.
Disappointing indeed.
But I'm pretty sure the film's completed. I'm sure they're not done all the recordings, so yeah, I don't know why they had to delay it in the first place. They worked on it back to back with across Spider-Verse, so I'm pretty sure it's all done now. Yeah, honestly, guys, the movie industry can be an absolute joke these days.
Oh yeah.
And nowadays, of course, I'm more looking forward to watching old films instead, to be honest.
Me too.
That's what I'd rather do, really, these days. And when it comes to old shows, after I've got through The Witcher's 3rd season, and I'll be ending my time on The Witcher, I will be watching the American remake of The Office.
Oh, nice one. You definitely love most of those things for that.
Yeah. And I say, and you say more so because I can already tell that there's going to be things about our world, like such as Mindy Kaling, for example.
Yeah. And after Michael leaves, yeah, the show goes downhill after that.
I can imagine because he looks like a really funny character.
He's a favorite character in the show.
So yeah, I think him leaving is definitely a very questionable idea, really. You watched Tarzan, nice one. Amazing animated film in Disney's classic era.
Agreed.
Yeah. Heard it apparently got sequels, though, sadly, you know, those direct-to-video sequels. Oh, but speaking of The Witcher, boy, it turns out it's going to be put on hold now indefinitely. And you know what? It should just get cancelled now.
Oh, it should be cancelled. I mean, no Henry Cavill, no more watch from me.
Like, why continue it without the man himself? Because, like, I think the only reason why people watched the show was so we could see Henry, to be honest.
Yeah, you had a perfectly cast Geralt right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you wasted him. Congrats.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats.
You get what you deserve, don't you? See you soon, Matt Dorlop. And yeah, when it comes to Geralt, guys, the only Geralt I can accept is this. Just this Geralt. Henry Cavill. No one else. And the only time I'll ever get involved in The Witcher, guys, will be to play the games, not to continue with the series. And to this day, guys, I have not, and I never will watch Blood Origin, the spin-off prequel either. No chance.
Oh God, no! Never watched that crap either.
Because without Henry, I had zero interest in watching it in the first place. And of course, I also didn't hear good things about it, and apparently it's not even based on the books either, this prequel series, for some reason. Either. So,
no,
like...
all this made up.
Yeah, so, like, what's the point of making it in the first place if it's not based on the books?
You know, learning history is just one of her girl bosses.
That's fine, Blaze, no worries. And thankfully, guys, I didn't watch the series. I instead relied on Isaac's reviews for it. His reviews were hilarious and undoubtedly more entertaining than the actual show itself. So yeah, I definitely really enjoyed, the first season of The Witcher, but after that, it just went downhill for me, really, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope a show gets cancelled at this rate. I really do.
Yeah, after how horrendous season 3 was, now I want it even more to get cancelled.
Well, because of what you're saying, shut up about the ending of it and what Daniel said too yesterday as well, yesterday morning for me, I definitely don't want to watch any more after series 3. No chance.
Now, one of my good qualities with season 3 though is, look, there are some scenes where Geralt is a badass. I will admit that.
Yeah, it's unfortunately few scenes, isn't it? Because how underused he is.
Only few.
And that's dumb because it should be the entire series where he's a badass, not little bits of him being a badass. And like I think the way she treated Henry is unacceptable because like you have someone in the show as the main character who is a big fan of the books and the games, and and you treat him like this. It's horrible in my opinion and unacceptable.
And Lauren really lost my respect when she said that Henry was annoying just for wanting to stay faithful.
I don't see anything wrong with staying faithful at all. And to be honest, because of his unfaithfulness in the second and third seasons, I feel really, really bad for Sapkowski, who wrote the books. Andrzej Sapkowski, I think he's called. Yeah, I feel bad for a poor guy.
Me too.
And he did also earn my respect when he criticised the show as well. Because when he was asked about it, he said it's not the best thing he's seen. And you know what? I can't say blame him for saying that. And I can see what he means because, I think the first season is good, but as for the rest of it, no, not really. But yeah, Henry Cavill deserves better.
He really does.
And I really hope, that in his future projects that people treat him better than they have on this. I really do. If they do a third in all Holmes film, I hope they treat him better on that than they did in The Witcher as well. I really hope so.
And I see now that episode 7 of season 3 is the worst rated show on IMDb now. I can see why.
I mean, Sheldon, didn't see you thought that was the worst episode of the entire series?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think I would say so. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I bet it's very satisfying when it gets bad reviews, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I hope the Continental show is going to be good because I'm a big fan of John Wick films, and I really hope that show is going to be good. We'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to new films, releases for guys, they are going to be releasing a 4K version of Batman Mask of Phantasm, which I'm definitely going to be grabbing one day. And one thing that I really hope that version of the film does, guys, is I really hope that it has a tribute to Kevin Conroy at the end. I really hope so.
Yeah, that would be great.
I don't think we should do that, really. I especially think the ending of the film does feel pretty sad now. Of course, after Kevin sadly passed away last year. Yeah, Ozzy posted something in a meme chat.
This is pretty accurate from Star Wars. Well, let's see what this is.
Star Wars cartoons growing up.
Yep.
And nowadays, look, it's horrendous. Makes me
Absolutely
makes me even more glad that I'm done with Star Wars.
This further cements Clone Wars being my favorite show of all time.
It's just shocking how old Star Wars is better than today's Star Wars. It's shocking, really, and appalling. Because when you do new things, you're supposed to be improving more and more on, aren't you? But they're not, are they?
Nope.
And it's just stupid. Really stupid. Yeah, I've really wanted a Superman game for a long time, but it's not happened yet, has it? It's not like a proper Superman game, that is. But speaking of that, though, actually, the first ever game that I played on Xbox 360, guys, was actually the Superman Returns game.
And how was that?
Well, it's not good today when it comes to graphics. It's not aged very well. I'll say that. It's open world, so you can fly on Metropolis for, which is pretty cool. And you know, you have his powers too and all that. You can fly and heat vision and blowing with you know, and super breath and freeze breath as well. No worries, Blaze. Oh, he's gone. Wonder when Ozzy's going to join us soon. And of course, as well. So yeah, that game may not have aged very well, but yeah. On another topic, speaking of that, so Shadow, when it comes to PS3, which you had, what was your first ever game you played on it?
Oh man, that's a very hard question because I don't think I even remember what my first game was.
I mean, is it the oldest console you've ever had, Shadow?
No, I think the oldest one I had is Wii, I think.
Oh, the Wii, nice. And do you remember what your first game was on the Wii?
For America, I think it would have to be Super Mario.
Very nice. If Ozzy was he'd be very happy about that, wouldn't he? He said he's still doing errands, huh? No worries. Yeah, thankfully I've not seen but was Star Trek shows Knox with. I didn't hear good things about most of them, but I did hear good things about Picabo, so I'll definitely give that a watch in the future one day.
And you know what? I think I might actually give these woke Star Trek shows I watched for you guys' benefits.
Well, all I can say is best of luck to you.
But it's gonna be a while though.
Or maybe you could save yourself lots of pain and watch something more worth your time instead, Shadow.
Yeah, let's see when I'm going to watch Star Trek 6.
Because when I watch things, sometimes I'm thinking, what's the point of this, seriously? Because when it comes... Go on, Shadow.
And after I've seen Star Trek 6, I'm going to move on to the Next Generation.
Very nice.
And I'll see for myself if Daniel was worried about first season's not being great.
I mean, I can already guess my biggest quality in Next Generation when I get around to watching that show is probably Will Wheaton, of course.
Oh no!
Yeah, because Will Wheaton is a guy that I do hate, guys. I can't stand Will Wheaton. I think he's an absolute douchebag in real life. And personally as well, guys, I think his fictional self in Big Bang Theory is also very unlikable as well, just like him in real life too.
Ozzy just commented.
That's fine, Ozzy. You talk there, yeah? Absolutely fine, man. I don't know if you heard Shadow or not, but he said that his first game he played on Wii was Mario, Ozzy. Which is pretty cool, isn't it? When it comes to my first games on each console I've played, My first game I played on the original Xbox, guys, was probably I think it might have been Rampage. I think I played Rampage when I was a kid. It was a pretty fun game, actually, pretty funny as well.
Right now, when it comes to the Wii, it may have either been Mario or Lego Batman.
Nice one. Yeah, Wii Sports was.
Or maybe Wii Sports.
I think that was my first one actually too. Yeah, that and of course Wii Sports Resort as well.
Yeah. More thinking about it, I think it was Wii Sports. That was my first Wii game.
And of course, so on the original Xbox, I played things like Destroy All Humans as well. I played that, and Rampage, and also as well my favorite Matrix game, the Matrix Path of Neo as well. Oh, Blaze is back. Nice.
That's one.
Yeah,
So Blaze, we were just talking now about our first games that we played on our consoles so far.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I just have it on Nintendo Wii. My first game was Wii Sports.
Oh yeah, they come with like every console.
I think it does, yeah, as like an exclusive game, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. So Blaze, what was your first game you played on PS2, Blaze?
That was actually Bully.
Your favorite game, nice.
GT San Andreas. Leisure Suit Larry. You'll be surprised how I got that.
And Blaze, did you by any chance play the original Xbox?
No, I never played it.
Oh right, yeah, because my first game on that was Rampage.
Nice.
Yeah, and I also played Destroy All Humans and also Matrix Path of Neo as well. My favorite Matrix game of all time.
I think my first PS3 game was Infamous. The first Infamous.
I've not played that yet. When it comes
and John Woo's Stranglehold as well.
When it comes to Xbox 360, my first game on that was the Superman Returns game, and then for Xbox One, my first game on that was Lego Batman 3 actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then the PS Vita, I think my first game on that was I think it was Lego Lord of the Rings on the Vita. Yeah, I first played it when I was a kid, but I took a break from it for a while, but then I decided to get back into it when I got into PlayStation, and of course, speaking of PlayStation, my first game I played on PS4 was, of course, Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, Luke, this was my first PS3 game, named No Nature.
Stranglehold.
Yeah, by John Woo.
Nice.
It's literally Max Payne, but by John Woo.
I see. And when it comes as well to other like Nintendo consoles, I think my first game I played on Nintendo DS might have probably been Lego Star Wars. I think one of the Lego Star Wars games.
Oh, Alex is adding the Scourge effects now. Let's see how that sounds.
Nice one. And also as well, my first game I played on Nintendo 3DS. I don't know what it was actually. What was it? Yeah, my mind's blank, guys. I really don't know. As for Nintendo Switch, I think it might have been Lego DC Super Returns actually. Yeah, I played that.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And when it comes to PC games, guys, my first PC games I played was actually Lego Star Wars 1 and 2. Before the Complete Saga came out, of course, yeah.
Big game, I found it.
Yeah. Obviously,
I can't say that.
Go on, Blade.
I can't say the title was swearing.
Really?
Yeah, it has a weird word on there. Let me show you. Where are you? There you are. Privately send it to you.
Oh God, what is that?
I don't know. That came from PS2. I was like, what the hell is this?
Wait, did it come with a console, Blaze?
Yeah, it came with Bully, GT San Andreas, and this.
Interesting.
I think that was the most successful game I ever played.
And Blaze, because PS2 is old, it doesn't have any online features, does it?
Yeah, it has no online features.
So does that mean you can't create an account on it?
No, you can't.
Oh right, so you just play on the game, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You just put in the disc and it starts, automatically starts.
Oh, and Ozzy, I don't know if you saw a stream or not, but you're probably wondering what I got this week, aren't you? So, I got a Middle Earth game, and Ozzy, I only got this game to see how precious it is. Okay, I got this game just to see what I think of it, okay? So I can tell you guys what I think of it. Can you guess what it is, Ozzy?
Doesn't it involve a fish?
Well, Ozzy, the game does involve Gollum, and that, of course, is the games of Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, and War. Yep. And then Ozzy as well. Another thing as well that I know you might be happy about too as well. I got an exchange to PS4, and this week will be my way of wrapping up my Lego marathon that I'm currently doing, because let's just say Lego Force Awakens did not age well, because we then got Lego Skywalker Saga. Yep. Wait, Ozzy, when you say you got me, are you saying that you thought I got Gollum before I showed you the Shadow of Mordor and War games? Yeah, because don't worry, guys. There is no way I'm ever going to get the Gollum game. Don't you worry about that. I'm never going to get Gollum. Never will.
I mean, who will play that game? Seriously.
I mean, there is a guy there is someone who I would love to give a shout out to, though, guys, who actually platinumed the game, and his name on YouTube is Study V2, and he played it, guys, and he thought it was terrible, Gollum, an absolutely awful platinum.
Well, congrats to him for getting through that pile of trash.
Yeah. And also as well, he actually had to create his own guide on how to platinum it, Shadow, because there's not even one online for anyone to read. You know that?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And I think the answer to that is because no one wants to play the game.
I can see why.
So all I can say is, this is what happens when you make a bad game. No one's going to want to play it and platinum it.
But it is satisfying the game's being roasted.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so I think when it comes to Lego, guys, I will do this marathon, and also, as you may probably guess from last night's video game chat, I finished the Lego Movies, first game, and I think it's an underrated game, but I do have some issues with it though. But I am really excited to play Lego Hobbit though. Afterwards, because that's the next one in the release date order. And Ozzy, when it comes to your bad qualities with a game, if you have any, would you say that they're more the same as mine, or do you have more by any chance? Because one way I also don't like is always how they cut some scenes too as well, which are important to a story as well.
Yeah, that is a big bad quality.
And I think it's weird how, they use actual scenes from the film as well for some reason. It doesn't really add up very well, to be honest. Like, why not, reimagine it in Lego graphics and all that? Because I think it's a bit lazy, to be honest. I think it's a bit lazy.
Yeah.
Because the only thing they changed is probably how, they, of course, added music into cutscenes from the game's soundtrack, and they of course also blurred out Millhouse in the Cloud Cookland Master Builder meeting scene as well. Yeah, it is pretty weird how they use like old music, isn't it? Take care, Knoxville and Joseph. Take care to both of you. Pretty interesting how you both left at the same time, isn't it? Wow, what a coincidence.
Coincidence? I think not.
Yep. And Ozzy as well. When you play the game, could you by any chance tell that it was not Liam Neeson as back up in the gameplay scenes? Because I could tell it was not Liam Neeson. Because obviously I think his voice is very distinctive and recognizable, so I know it's not him. And if you guys are wondering what my favourite scene is of Bad Cop, is probably, of course, Donnie Don. When Emerson Wildstyle escape and he goes mad, it's just so fun, and he kicks everything and he throws that chair onto someone running away.
Oh, yeah, I found that quite funny.
That part gets me every time.
Hilarious. And
Oh, yeah, Luke,
what,
are you
Blaze?
going to get the Callisto protocol?
Maybe, Blaze, when it gets, cheaper prices in the future from Kex, maybe.
Wait, how much is it on Kex right now?
I think it's a lot of money because it's a recent game, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also, Blaze, didn't he use for your Dead Space game it was being made, but it got changed to Callisto Protocol?
Yeah, it's because EA didn't want them to make it, so studio. And that's how we got the Callisto protocol.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, PS4. Yeah, it's £18. What the hell?
Wow. Not bad.
Well, why is it not loading it?
Yeah, I heard about that, Ozzy, which is pretty cool. Yeah, how you can get the characters from codes. Yeah, very interesting.
Wow, even the PS5 version is £18.
Wow, same price for both versions of it. Yeah, nowadays, guys, I love being on, on PlayStation more than Xbox. Yeah, I'm happy to be retiring from Xbox.
Oh, it's in Arndale.
Oh, nice.
And in Oldham as well.
Right, cool.
So you can get it there.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll be going to Manchester next Saturday, which hopefully, so that'll be nice, won't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Pack Attack's a legend, isn't he? Shout out to him as well for helping out with the collectibles too. Without him, I probably wouldn't get his platinum. He's a legend, Pack Attack. Very helpful.
Yeah, agree with you on that.
Yeah, he's very handy, and yeah, and he does lots of great stuff. So when it comes to when it comes to a Lego Movie game, guys, have you guys got a favorite character from that?
I personally love to use Emmett a lot.
Yeah, he's fun.
And also that he's also my favorite character from the movie too.
Yeah, of course.
Not only because he was my favorite actor of all time, but of course he's also very, very lovable.
Yeah, he's very likable. That's why in Lego Dimensions 2, he's going to be the character from the Lego Movie franchise in the game instead of Wildstar this time. I think he should have been in it from the first game as a playable character in the main cast, Emmett, to be honest.
Yep. Sadly we got Wildstar.
And what I think is so bad about Emmett in the first game is he only appears in one cutscene, and that's it. We don't see him again in story mode. Same with Benny and Lego Batman as well. Metalbeard as well is also captured too. Poor Metalbeard.
Honestly, I feel like Wildflower should have been the one that to get captured.
Yeah.
That would have
Well, thankfully, Shadow, she does get captured in my like I mentioned 2 sequel plan.
Good.
And when it comes to Geralt in the game, Shadow, he's of course obviously based on Henry Cavill's version, and the game will completely ignore the second and third seasons completely.
Good.
Yep. And also as well, as a bit of a cheeky reference to the fact that, both Superman and Geralt's played by Henry Cavill, there'll be a scene, of course, where they do actually fight as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Because at first, Geralt doesn't trust the heroes at first when they try to recruit him, but... So, yeah, it results in a fight scene.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Yeah, that's a similar score that I give to a game, to 8.5 out of 10. It's a great game, but, there is nitpicks to do have with it, of course. I mean, one thing that does annoy about it is probably the Toys to Life feature, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because you always have to buy all the figures and all that, really. But apparently for a platinum for a game, apparently you don't even need the other figures, you just need a starter pack. So it's quite a small platinum to get, really, isn't it, in that sense? Yeah, it is hard indeed, yeah. Oh, Blaze is on mute because his brother's swearing. Oh, dear.
Oh, man.
Alright. Yeah, I've noticed that many stores are no longer selling it, yeah. How strange. I mean, I got, the figures on Amazon, so yeah. That's how I got my figures.
And when it comes to buying them on Amazon, are they cheap, or are they like really, really expensive?
It depends on, how many figures there are in them, because sometimes you get figures with one figure in and some with 2 figures in. The ones with 2 figures tend to be, about 20 odd quid for me, whereas the ones which have 1 figure are about 15 quid for some reason. And what I always thought was annoying was also how they kept releasing it in waves for some reason, like, really? Like, why not release it all in one go?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Or better still, don't do it as a Toys to Life feature. Make the characters all be there for you, and also because of that, because there's not much characters to play as, it also feels like there's also many characters who aren't even playable, which disappointed me. Like Flash, for example, of course, in the DC universe, in the game, he's not playable. And neither is Lex Luthor either.
Yeah, that's very disappointing.
Yeah. And when it comes to Lord of the Rings, the only ones which are playable are Gandalf, Legolas, Gimli, and Gollum. No one else. You can't play as Aragorn or Frodo and Sam or Sauron or Saruman. That just doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah, disappointing.
Mm-hmm. At least in the DC land, they did release Joker and Harley as Quinn as playable characters, which was pretty cool. They did that.
Yeah.
And of course, in the Lego movies, Tom, they did also release Bad Cop as well as a playable character. And unlike the Lego movies video game, he was kind of voiced by Liam Neeson, but not really because it's archive order of Liam Neeson as Bad Cop in the game. What's Ozzy posted? Goodness me, all that for Gimli. Look at that, Shadow. Look at the price for that.
Holy crap! $225 for Gimli. Let's see how much.
$225 for that. Seriously.
Let's see how much that is in Norwegian.
It might be a lot for you.
I think this is gonna give me a heart attack.
I think it will, unfortunately.
$25 to Norwegian crowns. 2,294. Holy fuck!
Is it expensive, Shadow?
Very expensive.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's 2,294 in Norwegian crowns for me. Oh, hell no. Hell no, I'm not paying that. It's a waste of money.
It's pretty cool how you know, when with Bad Cop in Lego Dimensions, or how he says "Dan, Dan, Danny, Dan" when he can't solve a puzzle. That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And of course, when he gets on, of course, Cyborg's, you know, mech design thing, he says, of course, his catchphrase, which is "Rest in pieces." Which is pretty cool. And so yeah, Ozzy, when it comes to Bad Cop, would you say your favorite scene of Bad Cop is of course when Emmett Watts are escaping and he goes mad? Yeah, it's so funny, isn't it? And what I think is also great about him is also how he does two personalities, good and bad. Which I think is definitely brilliant, really. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, really great acting there from Liam Neeson.
Yeah, amazing. That's one of the reasons why Bad Cop's my favorite voice for all of his.
And Liam also voiced his dad too.
Yeah, Park Cop. Yeah, Park Cop. Yeah, pretty cool that he did that too. Yeah. And I do also love as well how when you interacting with Unikitty in the game, she references Taken as well, which is pretty cool. Because, as you may have guessed, if you guys have seen Taken, she tells him that she's got a particular set of skills.
Lol.
And speaking of another Liam Neeson role, they even did this in Lego Skywalker Saga with Qui-Gon too, because he says he's got a particular set of skills when about to solve a puzzle. Which is really cool. Cheapest figure, let's see.
Bad Cop.
$3 for Bad Cop. What about his police car, Ozzy? Where's his police car? Because that comes with it with his figure. They're not selling it with him. That's ridiculous. He should be with him. No wonder it's so cheap. I do also as well love how in LEGO Dimensions they also make a joke about Chris Pratt playing Emmett and Owen Grady too with interactions. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I love that very much.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. I do love how those interactions also return in LEGO Skywalker Saga, which I thought was pretty cool. I love how they came back in LEGO Skywalker Saga.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, of course, because that game wasn't Toys to Life, was it? So it was just 2 co-op, weren't it? So yeah. And I'm also so glad that TT Games learned from their mistakes with a LEGO Movie 2's game as well, and they made a far better game, 3 years later. That I really appreciated. So, and also, guys, if you guys are wondering about my Transformers Cybertron series, I'm also happy to confirm that last week I casted Shadow as the voice of Alpha Trion, didn't I, Shadow?
Yeah, I'm very grateful.
Yep, and because of that, guys, Shadow has the privilege of being the character who creates Optimus Prime. Because if you guys have seen the G1 show, Orion Pax, who is Optimus's former self, gets mortally wounded, and he gets repaired into Optimus by Alpha Trion.
Yeah, after the stream, I'm gonna see how he sounds like see if I can do an impression.
Most expensive figure, was he? Oh god. Whoa, Black Suited Superman. Wait, for nearly $10,000?
$10,000
for a little figure?
Oh god.
As much as I love Black Suited Superman, that's just a stupid price.
This is a scam. This is a scam right here.
I think it's definitely a scam. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I mean, I feel like $100 or something would be is somewhat more reasonable.
For a little figure, though, goodness me.
Oh god, I see that Alpha Trion has been voiced by Josh Takei. Oh god.
Well, don't worry, Shadow. I'm not going to ask you to do an impression of him. Don't worry.
Good, because I don't want to.
What I'd like to do, Shadow, is basically an impression of like an old man type of character, similar to his voice in the G1 show when he, of course, was an old man. Basically. Just the best old man voice you can do, basically. That's what I'm asking for.
Oh. Okay, that's reassuring.
Yeah. And the series will, of course, go from... Oh my god, look at this. This figure of... Is that Andrew Garfield Spider-Man? 13,000 approximately for that.
Nope. No.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's a joke.
I really hope that's a scam. I really hope it is. That this is a crime right here. This is a freaking crime right here.
I think it's a scam, guys. And also, guys, when it comes to the series as well, I will also say, of course, that when the Decepticons, of course, turn on the Autobots and they become the villains we are we know them for, it will be similar to Revenge of the Sith. That sort of thing, really, similar to Revenge of the Sith with Palpatine's rise to power. It'll be similar to that, really.
Wow.
I can also confirm that the series finale will also be similar to, of course, the climatic duel between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan and Mustafar, but of course it'll be taking place in the evacuation from Cybertron.
This sounds pretty epic.
Yep. Want to go out with a bang. And if you guys wonder what else I'll be taking inspiration from, I'll be taking inspiration from the Transformers Cybertron games, which I played. So yeah, I can't wait to get to work on it after taking a break from the Hound series, after I finish making the Hound series. Well, at least Lego Smithers is $1.50 or $2 if you buy it now.
Oh, damn! Just $1.50.
For a figure that's reasonable, I guess.
I just noticed that place just sent me your voice comparison for Alpha. Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. This was unfortunately before I lost respect with George Takei as well when I made that, so yeah, how unfortunate. Yeah, they do get rare and rare, don't they? But yeah, the price for them is just ridiculously shocking, isn't it?
Yeah. And another example of a very, very expensive figure would be the original Boba Fett figure.
Yeah, I can imagine he's expensive now, isn't he?
From 2003 Call Series that.
Goodness me.
I mean, I can understand it because that is one of the first figures with printing on.
Yeah, it's very iconic too in terms of design. Yeah,
Like arm and leg printing.
yeah, iconic.
I can see that. See why.
So Shadow, when it comes to Lego games, is there any games you've not played yet?
Well,
that you want to play, basically. I know it's something you don't want to play, isn't there?
Man, of course, I refuse to play Lego Movie 2.
Yeah, me too.
And 2K Drive, I don't want to play.
Me neither.
But other than that, I think I would say that I've played the majority of TT games.
Very nice. I mean, there are some games in this marathon that I've not played yet, but I would be playing for the first time. Lego City Undercover was one of them, and the next one that I've not played at all until now in this marathon will be the Lego Ninjago Movies game. Not played it yet until now.
But if you were to ask me which game from TT games I want to replay the most, that's easy. That's Lego Dimensions for me.
Yeah, I can see why. I mean, when I first played that, it was very exciting. In my opinion, that game handles the multiverse better than today's multiverse stuff, which is not going well. For the most part, of course.
No, for the most part, it's garbage.
Yep. So far, guys, the only thing I'm most interested in when it comes to multiverse stuff is probably Spider-Verse, to be honest, so far, today.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just thought of again that I haven't played yet from TD Games, and that's Harry Potter years 1 through 7, 1 through 4.
You not played it yet?
Not yet, no.
It's good.
Well, I only played 5 through 7.
Yeah, well, I played years 1 to 4 when I was a kid, and I really loved it. I mean, it's actually because of that game, Shadow, that I actually got into films. You know that?
Yeah, I think you mentioned it in your Harry Potter reviews.
Yes, because, you know, whenever, like, a game came out which was Lego, I wanted to get into what it's based on. So that's why I got into Harry Potter, and, yeah, I became a fan of Harry Potter, and I got the game, and, yeah, it was amazing. When it comes to my marathon of Lego figures, games, guys, and all that, there is, however, some games in the portable version that I'm not playing either. Ozzy's here, nice. Hey, Ozzy.
Oh, Ozzy.
He appears to be on mute. Oh, he's here now. Nice.
Okay, so Luke, you were saying?
I was saying that when it comes to some games, I've already said there's some games which I'm not playing in this marathon, which of course are Lego Movie 2 because I refuse to play that. Definitely not playing that. Yeah. I mean, I've actually relied on you, Ozzy. And Ozzy, you can confirm to the audience here that you actually couldn't even get through a first level, could you?
I gave up immediately.
I mean, what were you doing? What exactly happened in the first level? Like, what part of the film was it based on?
It was based on the opening scene, you know, like with the apocalypse. Like for some reason, the game just makes you go look for the pieces to build instead of just building them right away.
That does not make any sense at all.
Yeah, it's literally just Lego Worlds.
Yeah, with Lego Movie characters cloned, yeah.
And even Lego Worlds is better than that game.
And that's saying something, because that game really wasn't good either.
Yeah, I'm not really interested. I'm not going to play Lego Worlds either, guys. I'm not interested in that either.
Well, I guess in that case, I could say that's a game that I like that a lot of people hate.
Okay, then.
I mean, I don't know who else hates it or not, but yeah, I've not heard good things about the game though. Well, I mean, I've heard people saying that apparently it's a clone of Minecraft for some reason. Apparently, that's what people have been saying about it. But yeah, I can't judge it because I've not played it.
From what I heard from the Lego community is that people are just mixed on that game.
Ozzy, when it comes to portable versions, have you by any chance played Lego Harry Potter Years Part 7's portable version?
Yeah, I played the DS version.
Yeah, I think it's fun actually. I really like the portable version of Lego Harry Potter 5 to 7.
Yeah, better than 1 through 4's DS version.
Oh yeah, I hated that. It was mainly the portals I couldn't get through. I didn't like them.
It was so bad that I smashed the game.
Did you actually smash up the cartridge?
Yeah, I think I still have a photo of it somewhere.
Oh wow. When did you play it, Ozzy?
I played it like around the same time when the game released. And when I smashed it was like a few years ago, 6 years ago.
Oh wow, so were you a kid when you played it?
Yep.
Wow. And you were really angry? Well, I can't say I blame you.
Let me see if I still have the photo. Oh, I still have it.
Yeah, please show us. This is going to be good.
I took this was back in 2017 when I smashed it. Hold up. There you go. Oh my god.
Let's see this. This is going to be funny. Where is it? It's in half. Oh my god.
I bashed it with a hammer.
I mean, were you that angry, Ozzy?
Yeah, because there was a puzzle that made me so angry.
Yeah, I can't blame. I just took it out. I wasn't happy.
Let's just put it like this: I never finished the game.
I never will finish it all. I'm never going to play it.
I only got up to like Chamber of Secrets. Halfway through, I just got so angry with the puzzle. I'm just like, no, screw this game. I'm not playing it again.
I think I only lasted, the Philosopher's Stone first puzzle, and I couldn't do any more. I didn't want to do any more.
Who designed it to be like that?
And it shocks me.
Especially the Forbidden Forest mission.
Yeah, it makes no sense at all.
I'm literally like, what is this supposed to be? Lego Harry Potter or Legend of Zelda?
Probably Legend of Zelda from the sound of it.
Yeah, because there's a part in the Zelda games where you have to go through the Lost Woods, and it's literally exactly like what Harry Potter tried doing.
But yeah, but I think, though, of course, that Legend of Zelda sounds like a way better game, more than like Harry Potter Years One Form on the portable version.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, I've heard great things about the Zelda franchise, so yeah, and
Yeah,
as
I
well,
love that franchise.
yeah, and of course, so when it comes to portable version as well, guys, there is also some games which I do not want to play on a portable version. Harry Potter Years One and 4 being one of them. I don't want to play Lego Marvel Super Heroes 1 on the Vita at all,
Oh, I don't want to play that game again.
because it's literally the same as the Lego Movies version on the Vita, where it's like one camera angle only with short missions, no open world, and with really annoying challenges for some reason.
Why should I play a game like that?
Yeah, why should you play it? There's no reason why you should play it, is there?
Even Lego, out of all things, that's a bad sign with Lego.
Yeah, they should probably just do that with bad franchises, to be honest. Leave Lego out of it, really, to be honest. Leave Lego alone and make great games still.
Yeah, because I feel like the only mission in Lego I can accept at the timer was in the Mustafar system, Lego Star Wars.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, because at least they give you enough time to do what you want to do before you have to move on.
Yeah, exactly. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's very unfortunate how it doesn't have an open world. I mean, it shocks me because, because other Lego games on the Vita before did have open world in them. Lego Lord of the Rings, of course.
Yeah, that. So if you could do it with one game, why can't you do it with the newer?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And of course, from what I've seen from what you've shown us, Ozzy, it seems as though the portable version of Lego Indiana Jones 1 and Lego Batman 1 are exactly the same as the console version, aren't they?
Yeah, at least the PSP version. The DS version
is different.
way different.
Yeah.
Especially like with Batman on the DS. It is completely different.
Yep, very different.
Which is also why I prefer the PSP version over the DS version for Lego Batman.
Yeah, me too.
Because, like, in the first one, the first story, they call it Riddler's Revenge on console and PSP, but on DS, they call it Banktop Riddler, I think that's what it's called.
Strange how they renamed it.
Honestly, I prefer the console name. And then, here's the weirder part. So they also renamed Joker, calling it Joker's Last Laugh on the DS, but for Penguin's story, it's the same, Power Crazed Penguin. So why do you leave Penguin alone, but you change the other two?
Yeah, that's weird. Like, why change it? It's the same game, so why change it? The level names.
Yeah, and plus the stories, they're both literally exactly the same.
Yeah,
because you're
literally the same. Yeah.
Yeah, plus you're literally fighting Riddler and Two-Face at the bank like you did in the console version.
Yep, exactly.
But Riddler's defeat was actually a bit funny than the console's version, because he gets thrown onto a conveyor belt and gets turned into a gold brick.
Yeah, it's actually pretty funny, that.
Yeah, and then for Joker, I don't remember how he gets defeated. I just remember you also fight him in the cathedral.
Yeah, just like in the 1989 movie by Tim Burton, yeah. Pretty cool, that.
Yeah, I think that was the idea. Same thing with Penguin's final boss at the animal theme park zoo.
Yeah, based on Batman Returns, yeah, which is pretty cool. Love how it referenced Batman Returns.
Yeah, I think they just kind of ignored Forever and just did their own thing.
Yeah, I appreciated that. That was, in my opinion, better than Batman Forever, to be honest, how he did that.
And thank God, no bad lemon slopping.
Yeah, even Mr. Freeze and like a Batman, the game was better than the movie, in my opinion.
I think he's better than the movie because Obviously, he doesn't talk.
Yeah, it's just vocal
thank
effects.
God,
Yeah,
and thank God, no ice puns.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, 'cause he doesn't talk, yeah.
Ice fun. And I also like how his design is based off the animated series, which is pretty much a good majority of the original Lego Batman figures.
Yes, and it makes me happy because that's my favorite show of all time.
Well, minus Robin, he's the only one that's
Different,
not based off the animated series. Because
I think I think he's based on the Adam West show bit, isn't he, a little bit?
yeah.
Not that I'm complaining because I love Burt Ward Robin. And oh yeah, Ozzy as well. When it comes to Batman, you weren't kidding about Joker being scary in Return of the Joker, the animated movie.
Yep.
Yeah, Mark Hamill nailed it, as he always does as the Joker.
Especially when Tim Drake turns into him.
Yeah, that was freaky, yeah. I did love how he had that flashback. That was really cool. Love include that flashback.
And by the way, which joke was the Joker death you saw censored? Because there's two versions of his death, where he gets shot and then where he gets electrocuted to death.
I think
in the flashback scene.
I think it was where he got electrocuted because I heard it going off, the sparks and all that. And Tim Drake had a gun on him as well.
Yeah, because I remember watching the one where he just shot him to death.
Yeah, I think he did that for me when I think about that because I heard the gunshots from Tim. So yeah, it was definitely dark, absolutely.
And then Joker was like, "That's not funny. That's not funny.
Yep.
That's not funny. That's not funny." And then dies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ozzy, one other thing about like Harry Potter Year 5 I do also love on the Vita that in my opinion makes up for no big open world is I do love how it has a dueling club.
Oh yeah, that I actually do like.
Yeah, I think it's really fun, and you get trophies for defeating each of the classes, and there's actually some trophies you can get for defeating a character as a certain character.
Yeah, I think that's with a good majority of Lego games, because like in Lego Marvel Superheroes, I believe you have to do something to Wolverine as Colossus.
Yeah, you've got to throw him like in X-Men The Last Stand, the fastball special.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty cool, and there's also a trophy for doing Hulk killing Loki in the game, based on the Avengers movie where he says puny god.
Yep.
Puny god.
Yeah. I do wish Lou Ferrigno voiced that line more, to be honest.
Yeah, it would have been better if Lou did the voice.
Yeah. Because I do love how, of course, in the Avengers films, he did the voice of Hulk, of course, yeah. It's a shame he didn't come out for Infinity War, isn't it, as the voice of Hulk.
Yep.
Yeah, because I think from Thor Ragnarok onward, Mark Ruffalo did the voice for Hulk and everything else, didn't he? Ah, see, Lucky Nerd. Say, hey, Lucky Nerd.
Hey, Lucky.
Hey there.
How's it going, Lucky Nerd?
Hey, Lucky.
Good.
Great to hear. So, and Lucky Nerd, based on your Instagram, is it okay if I mention what you've been up to this week? What I've seen you been up to?
Sure.
Well, I just want to say congrats to you for graduating.
Thanks.
Yeah, very happy for you. So how did it feel to graduate, Lucky Nerd?
Great.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it, man.
After 4 years of being at uni.
4 years, wow.
4 years.
Then again, it doesn't even feel that long because of 2020 and what happened. So
yeah, 2020 was definitely a very long year, wasn't it? Due to whole COVID problems, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that year for me was hell. I hated that year so much. Worst year of my life. Oh, hey, Ramon's here, nice.
Hey.
Nice to see you, Mund. How's it going?
It's going fine.
That's nice to hear. We were just congratulating Lucky Nerd here because he's graduated.
Oh, congrats, Lucky Nerd.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very happy for you, Lucky Nerd. Yeah. So, Mund, as you may probably notice from the video game chat, I've been playing the Lego Movies game this week. It's been pretty fun so far.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen in the gaming chat yet. Where's that? Gaming chat.
Yeah, I said that I finished the story mode last night, and yeah, I think it's a fun and underrated game in my opinion.
Where's the gaming channel? There it is. Let's see.
So and yeah, the month. So yeah, I finally got around seeing Sword in the Stone, and yeah, I hated it. I absolutely hated it.
No wonder.
Because like the character, most of the characters were unlikable as hell. I found Merlin to be annoying. The animation was terrible, even for a '60s movie.
Damn.
And also,
and also, it was just so boring.
I used to like that movie when I was a kid.
Me too.
And also, the villain gets wasted. Like it's just there for like 10 minutes in the movie, and then boom, she's gone.
Gone. Goodness me.
And also,
then the movie ends going like, "You're gonna be a great king. They're gonna make movies out of you."
What?
And then it ends. It literally ends like that.
yeah. And the movie's called The Sword in the Stone. And it's only at the beginning of the narration and at the very end of the film.
Well, based on what you guys have told me, it makes me glad I've not seen it, and I probably never will see it.
It's just so laughably bad when you think about it nowadays.
Yeah, makes me want to laugh. Yeah. When it comes to animated films, for guys, there's a film that I'm planning to watch tomorrow, and that's actually a film I've heard things about, which is The Ant Bully.
Oh, I saw that movie. That's how I got introduced to Nicolas Cage.
I mean, Ozzy, do you think the film's good?
I think nowadays it's okay. Because I liked it when I was younger. Rewatching it, it's just okay.
Yeah, I do see that Nick Cage is in it, and apparently Bruce Campbell is too.
Oh, Bruce Campbell's actually really funny in the movie.
Well, I don't doubt it. He is funny, Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, and Amanda, when it comes to Sword in the Stone, I actually knew I was going to hate it, based on what I heard from you and Ozzy.
Yeah.
But on the bright side, though, today I actually rewatched an Arthurian movie, if you will, from my childhood that I absolutely love. I think it's very underrated. That movie is called Quest for Camelot.
Oh yeah, I know that.
And I'm not good at 8 out of 10.
I saw that movie back in 2017.
Right now, guys, I'm playing like Harry Potter Year 5 or 7 on the Battle of Hogwarts part. Playing as Molly Weasley.
Look, there is some things I should warn you about Ant Bully.
What about it?
There are some very creepy animated parts in the movie.
Oh dear.
So just be prepared for that.
I will be.
I only remember seeing an ad for that film on Cartoon Network at one point, but I never actually saw it. Though I do find it interesting that the actor who voices Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender voices the main kid.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, he does.
Tyler Ianson.
So Ozzy, based on what you said about the film being weird, do you prefer the actor as Aang, to be honest, in your opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw some figures of a show Last Airbender at Film Planet once, yeah, of Aang. Thankfully not based on the M. Night movie.
Oh, good.
And now Netflix, for some reason, are making a live action show. They'll never.
I think it's going to go horribly wrong. I mean, you'd think they'd have learned a lesson from the M. Night film.
Yeah. Well, you guys know what to say. History repeats itself. and I'm sure this show is gonna be a failure.
And guess what, guys? I thought Nickelodeon lost the rights to Last Airbender, and they did not. Nickelodeon actually is approving of this. Oh, Nickelodeon, what are you thinking?
Do you really think this is gonna work out well?
I don't think it will.
Then again, there was an error for Nickelodeon when they had really bad shows.
Wait, what?
There was an error. Like
I've not heard good things about the Nickelodeon shows and all that. Really, I've not really seen much of them though.
I mean, well, modern Nickelodeon nowadays, the shows are just hit or miss.
So they're like one-off good, one-off and not good really, just not really memorable.
Yeah, that's kind of like modern South Park nowadays, hit or miss.
I stopped watching South Park, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the COVID episodes did kill my interest, but I decided to go like, you know what? Let's just see what the newer South Park seasons are. And yep, hit or miss. At least the show hasn't gone woke.
Well, I haven't watched South Park, and I probably never will after when I found out from one of Don's videos of how they made a very messed up joke about Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, I know, but I know about that.
I think we went a bit too far doing that, to be honest.
And they portrayed Spielberg and Josh Lucas as
yeah, not very nice terms, for them.
Not good people. They portray them as not good people, if you will.
Yeah, stupid.
I'm
Damn it.
I really did hate that.
I'm actually gonna have to go mute again. So yeah. So I'll be back.
No worries, Ozzy.
But yeah, I absolutely hated what South Park did to Spielberg and Lucas.
Yeah, that was disrespectful in my opinion. We went a bit too far, really.
And if Trey Parker and Maston hated the Kingdom of Crystal Skull, okay, we get it. You don't have to attack Spielberg and Lucas for it.
Yeah, don't call them what you called them. Yeah, very disrespectful.
And in a way, it's like they are comparing them to terrorists.
Yeah, which we're not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's furthest thing from.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll admit, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was the weakest Indiana Jones film, in my opinion. But geez, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't exactly call the movie terrible. I mean, it has some good moments.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the film.
I just think it's okay, guys.
Like seriously, is it really that bad?
And guys, I just got a silver trophy for defeating Bellatrix without taking any damage.
Oh wow! Well, you were in luck.
I'm actually surprised they didn't call a trophy "Not My Daughter." I think what doing better. It's called Bellatrix beating, guys, for trophy. I think it should have been called "Not My Daughter." Obviously not including the other part because it's not very nice for children, is it? So yeah, but I think it should have been called "Not My Daughter."
Oh yeah.
And also, guys, when it comes as well to platinum trophies, right? I think one of the reasons why the Gollum game, in my opinion, was not trying at all was also because the name of the platinum trophy is very generic, in my opinion, because it's simply called Perfectionist in a Gollum game.
Should have just been My Precious.
Yes. Like, not naming it after Gollum's iconic catchphrase, in my opinion, is a crime. Yeah, I think it's pretty silly, really, how they didn't name it after Gollum's iconic catchphrase. There is, however, a trophy shadow which actually foreshadows Gollum's eventual fate in Return of the King. Because if you die by falling into lava, there's a trophy called "No, It's Not Time Yet."
It's actually kind of funny.
Yeah. Doesn't save the game, though, does it?
Nope.
Because in my opinion, the game is a joke.
Yep. And Vermont, you know, when it comes to Sword in the Stone, I think that actually might be the worst Disney movie I've seen so far.
Really?
Really worse.
Wait, Shadow. When you say worst Disney movie, do you mean worse than the Mulan remake?
At least when it comes to animated movies, I think I would say the worst.
Yeah, because so far the worst one I've seen is Hunchback 2. And also, Shadow, didn't you also say the worst one before this was Mulan 2 as well?
Yep.
I mean, what was your score for Mulan 2 again?
Well, yeah, that was a 0 out of 10.
Yeah, well, you gave Sword in the Stone 2.5 out of 10, so yeah.
Yeah, okay, then we change it to second worst.
Right. The Mund, as someone who has seen the direct Disney sequels, which one would you say is the worst one in your opinion of all time? Out of the ones you've seen which are direct to video.
Oh, that is a hard one. Because there's so many awful movies.
I mean, my favourite so far is like Lion King 2. That's my favourite out of the direct ones.
That's one so far.
Well, okay. Here's my favorite. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I think this is the worst direct-to-video sequel I've ever seen. It has to be for The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2.
Wow, I can see why, because I despised it. I hated every second of it.
But my favorite direct-to-video sequels, because, yeah, there are a few good ones.
Yeah, of course.
For me, my favorite direct-to-video sequel is either Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time, or The Lion King 1.5.
I mean, Lion King 1.5 is known as like a midquel, isn't it, or a prequel? It's basically all three types of film made together, isn't it?
It is. Except it's not a sequel though, because it takes place like before The Lion King 2. So
and during the first movie, of course, and before it, right?
Yeah, the perspective of Timon and Pumbaa where they were during the original.
I think it's very creative how we did it from their point of view.
Yeah. I think that is really creative too. And also, there's a lot of funny scenes in The Lion King 1.5.
Well, they are comic relief after all, so I'm not surprised. They're really funny characters.
I mean, not every joke lands, but the jokes that do land, that makes me laugh. It makes me laugh, die of laughter. And I'm really looking forward to rewatching the movie.
Yeah.
Doing the Lion King sequels.
I'll one day check it out.
Yeah, I'll check it out as well as Cinderella 3 and sadly 2.
Oh. Cinderella 2, yeah. Dreams come true.
Didn't The Little Mermaid get a direct-to-video sequel?
Yeah, it got 2.
I got 2.
Oh, God.
One is a sequel, and one is a prequel.
And the Mund, what's your opinion on those two?
I don't like either of them.
Well, it doesn't surprise me because I know good things about them.
I mean, put it this way: I would rather watch those over the crappy remake.
Yeah, me too.
Same here.
You know, when it comes to Disney's remakes, guys, what's the next one that they're making? I've lost track of which ones they're making.
Wasn't the next one Hunchback?
I don't know actually. Like what?
The next one.
Well, guys, I'm thinking. You know how Az did a skit where he tried to watch The Little Mermaid, but he walked out to a cinema. I might probably do a similar thing. Obviously, they won't mind what me swearing like he did, of course. And I won't copy him because, unlike Az, of course, I won't be going in a car, of course, because I walk to my cinema these days. I walk to it, and I'll probably show me at the gym too, of course. That's where I go before I watch a film usually. Usually, guys, when I see a film at a cinema, I tend to go to a gym for about 3 hours before I watch a film. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I like to stay fit and healthy. I mean, who here likes to exercise?
Me.
Yeah. You can see why I like to do that then, yeah. For some reason, guys, this duel with Voldemort in Death Hours Part 2's finale is taking place inside Hogwarts Castle, not in the courtyard for some reason, like in the movie. And my students are cheering me on.
Huh.
There.
Weird, that.
That's kind of weird.
And unlike Az, of course, who called his video that, you know, the movie is the greatest one we never saw, I'll say something else, maybe like, I'll probably call it when a trip to cinema goes wrong. And at the same time, I might also as well, you know, say, I might also see if there's any films that I want to watch, you know, which are, you know, I do want to watch, and I'll promote them on my video, basically. You know, I'll be like, oh, I might go and see this film, though. Like, say if he did a film, you know, released, you know, like, around the same time, like June, for example, I'd have probably said, oh, I might go and see June, though. You know, something like that, really.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of that, I'm actually wondering if Az actually saw Sisu or not. I hope he has, because, you know, he said he might go and see it, so I hope he did, and I hope he enjoyed it.
Why don't you ask him one day?
Yeah, I will do. Next time he's streaming, I might probably pop on and ask him, see what he says.
And I hope his answer is yes.
Yeah, because, yeah, the movie is phenomenal, and, yeah. So, the Mon, do you by any chance plan to see Sisu soon?
Sisu?
Yeah, Sisu, the film.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll watch it in the future if I have the chance to do it.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. Think of it as like, you know, John Wick, but in Finland in the World War.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I'll check it out someday.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
And yeah, Blaze has already sent me the movie, so I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah. Shadow, you know when you saw Shaun of the Dead, did you by any chance see my review for it afterwards?
No. But I will see it.
Yeah, well, I hope you enjoy it when, you know, you get around to it.
And the main reason I didn't see it in the first place was
You hadn't seen it.
That, and I didn't want any jokes to get spoiled for me.
Yeah, exactly. No spoilers, innit? Totally understandable.
And same thing with Huffus.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is why, guys, on my server, I tend to not talk about films when I see them. You know, I just say my rating and that's it. Really. You know, I don't talk about bad qualities or anything like that, really. Because I don't want to spoil it for you guys who have not seen it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because it is very hard to talk about bad qualities in a film without spoiling it. Because what if your bad quality with it is something in the movie's story, for example?
Yeah.
And even if you give small details like, you know, something happens, it makes you, you know, panic thinking, oh no, something bad's happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I gotta say, when it comes to Scream 4, I'll definitely say that Wes Craven definitely went out with a bang on that one.
Yeah, that was sadly his final film in the franchise he directed. Yeah, may rest in peace. Absolute legend. Yeah, we'll miss him very much, Wes Craven.
He created such fantastic horror villains like Ghostface, Freddy Krueger, and
yes, he did. Oddity eating dinner, nice. And I've just completed Death Hours Part 2.
Congrats.
And I got a silver trophy for it. Brilliant. Yeah. So, Ramond, have you been able to fix your problem with your PlayStation account when it comes to trophies?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm barely on the PS4 now these days.
Is it because of your job and all that?
No, I have summer vacation. Well, it's ending after next Saturday. It's over though, but I've been having summer vacation. But I'm trying to spend the summer vacation with my closest and trying to get out a little bit more.
That's a very good idea, actually. That's a very good idea.
Like on Thursday, for example, I was in Sweden.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was a really fun, good time. Not really much happened though, except that I was eating a little bit, and then I bought a Lego set of 40-year anniversary of Return of the Jedi.
Oh, very nice.
Did you buy that Speeder Chase set?
No, I bought the Emperor's Room.
Oh, nice one.
Very nice. And and you know that the box that it came in, was it in Swedish or English?
I think it is in English.
Interesting.
Why don't you check it?
Oh, okay, hold on. I have it here somewhere.
I know that Lego sets tend to have it in several languages, though, which is pretty cool.
Well, the box says Emperor's Throne Room.
Yeah, that's English.
On the back. Yeah, it's in English.
Very nice.
I mean, here in Norway, I rarely see any Norwegian Lego boxes.
I wonder why it's in English then for you guys and not in your respective languages. You know, Norwegian and Swedish.
I mean, I kind of prefer it in English, anyways.
Yeah. I mean, Shadow, didn't you say that these days you prefer talking in English?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there you go. It's great for you, isn't it?
Yes.
Very nice. Yeah, there's lots of characters in this I've got to buy now, and they're quite expensive too. Goodness me.
Yeah, like, isn't Voldemort like 1 million subs?
I think he might be, yeah. Let me see if I can find him. I think I need to.
It would be.
I probably need to,
maybe.
I probably need to replay, Tom Riddle, his alter ego is 500,000 studs. As for Voldemort, I don't know if I've unlocked him or not, though. I'm unlocking characters who are cheap, though, so far. I've got Sirius Black and Salazar Slytherin. There's Ron. There's Lupin. I think he might be in the L section, as in Lord Voldemort.
Either that, or he said we.
Yeah, pause a lot characters. I didn't see him available, sadly. Never mind. But yeah, you are right as far as being expensive when it comes to the console version, though, Shadow. Very expensive. He's actually one of the most expensive characters ever in a Lego game.
Wow.
And I can confirm that I've not seen him in the Lord section, as in Lord Voldemort. Yeah, so I think I've got to replay a level to unlock him. And there is actually trophies in the console, in the Portal version where you've got to defeat characters as him to get trophies, such as when you got to defeat Harry and you were for defeating Arthur Weasley. Yep. So speaking of games, the Mond, you're probably wondering what I got this week, aren't you?
Oh, I am.
Yeah, so
What did you get?
first of all, Amund, I got a game which takes place in Middle Earth. And this game features, of course, my favorite motion capture character of all time. And I only got this game to see what it's like for people, tell you guys what it's like. And that, of course, is the games of Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, and Shadow of War. Yeah, don't worry, Amund, it's not the Gollum game. Because I heard, because that game is horrible. And the last
I've never
thing,
even heard of it, so.
oh, you didn't, yeah, it's probably best for you keep away from it one day. It's a horrible game, horrible.
Okay, I'll stay away from it.
Nice one.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the last thing I got Amund, this is actually part of my Lego marathon, and let's just say that Lego Force Awakens has not aged well because many years later, I think it was 6 years later, we got Skywalker Saga.
Ooh!
Yeah, got on PS4, yeah. Which I'm very happy about. So now according to trophies on PS Vita, yep, it's all there for me, which is brilliant. Awesome.
So yeah, Vermont. I was able to see 3 Star Trek movies this week. Star Trek 3 was great. Star Trek 4 even better. Star Trek 5. Yeah, definitely very weak.
Yeah, 5 is my least favorite, unfortunately. That's good. Got a time you have it on PS5. Nice. What's it like on PS5? Did I Prime tell me? What's it like on PS5? Yeah. So Ramond, when it comes to Lego Skywalker Saga, what is it like to 100% complete in your opinion, from your experience?
Huh?
You know Lego Skywalker Saga.
But I like to what?
I'm asking what is your experience like when you're doing 100% completion of it?
Experience?
Yeah, was it easy or hard?
It was very easy when I first got the Kyber bricks. It got a little bit easy then.
Very nice.
And how did it feel when you got the stud fountain at the end?
Yeah, on Yavin, is it?
Yeah, on Yavin.
Oh, that.
Probably one of the most disappointing features in the game, and almost a completion features in the game.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing.
I mean, we should have gotten George Lucas, for God's sake.
Yeah, imagine if George Lucas was in the game, guys, voiced by himself, and he had lots of abilities.
Yeah, like Stan.
Yeah. I think Stan Lee was probably the best example of how a celebrity is treated in a Lego game for that reason, you know, because of powers and all that, and the respect. And of course, even better was that Stan voiced himself as well in the first 2 Lego Marvel games.
And in the Marvel games, he's just so funny.
Yeah, he is. He's a legend. Unfortunately, in Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2, he's just archived audio, sadly. Reused audio, nothing new recorded for that game, sadly. Due to a voice actor strike, sadly. Welcome back, Badola. So, and also, after I've done the Lego movie on PS4, I'll be moving on to Lego The Hobbit, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
When it comes to that game, Mum, would you say your favorite thing about it is exploring Middle Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why.
It is.
Yeah, I think Middle Earth is one of the biggest open worlds I've ever seen in a Lego game. Which I think is brilliant, and when it comes to Howard Shaw's soundtrack, guys, my favorite score he's ever done for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit is a track called "Concerning Hobbits."
And that one is so great.
Yeah, that's my favourite score he's ever composed, guys, concerning Hobbits. Beautiful.
And I also really love Bag End.
I think all
Yeah,
his music in the whole trilogy is phenomenal. And the Hobbit trilogy as well, too, in my opinion, is phenomenal.
Absolutely.
It's actually quite tearful too, sometimes to listen to. Tearful. And also, guys, when I read the Hobbit book, I play the music from the films actually when reading the book as well.
And how was that?
Beautiful. I love that. And also, Ramond, when it comes to, of course, me wanting to read more books by my favourite author of all time, J.R.R. Tolkien, to quote a character from the films, I'm going to say this. I think I'm quite ready for another adventure.
Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah. Sadly, guys, that was, of course, his final ever line, wasn't it, before he left Middle-earth, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, guys, but nowadays, that scene, it literally feels like it's Ian Holm going to heaven. It feels like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's going on his next adventure.
Yeah.
Going on this next adventure in heaven.
Yeah, rest in peace, Ian Holm. Yeah, I love how even though Bilbo was an old man in that scene, he was still eager for another adventure. And yeah, that ending is definitely really emotional, isn't it?
Yeah, and
That's
and
good,
it sure
climb
does
up, you have fun.
sure does help how that was also his very last role.
It was, yeah, looking at because he reprised his role for Hobbit trilogy, didn't he? But, you know, the first and third films of that trilogy.
Yep.
I mean, what way to go out, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to him.
Yeah, I didn't even know he passed away until he mentioned it.
Yeah, he passed
Yes.
away in I think it was in June 2020. Yeah, it was very sad news.
Yep. 2021, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I hate that year.
The year from hell.
The worst year of my life ever.
Then again, 2020 and 2016 have a lot of competition when it comes to passing. Oh wait, but 2022 wasn't any better.
Yeah, many people love passed away in that year too, and of course this year people have died too.
Yeah.
I mean, did you guys hear the news with the singer Sinead O'Connor died this week?
Yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah, rest in peace to Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead O'Connor?
Yeah, singer. Passed away this week.
An Irish singer.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
I found out because one of the voice actors posted it on Instagram.
When it comes to sad deaths this year, of course, one that definitely broke my heart this year was definitely that of Lance Reddick, of course.
Mm-hmm. And
we lost him too soon, didn't we? He was only 60, crying out loud, poor guy. It was definitely very sad, and of course, as well, literally before his birthday, we also lost Ray Stevenson as well.
Yeah.
Very sad.
And we also lost Tina Turner.
Great singer, and earlier this year as well, we also lost Earl Bowen as well. You know, from the Terminator films, Dr. Silberman. Yeah, he passed away as well. Rest in peace to him. So Ramond, are you planning to see John Wick 4 soon?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you better find some time to watch it, yeah?
Yeah, I'll see when I watch it.
Yeah, because it's 2 hours 49 minutes, just so you know. Very long, but it's, in my opinion, well paced.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like Oppenheimer, there's not a single scene in John Wick 4 that feels boring or dragged out.
Okay.
So that's probably also good news for you too there, Luke.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I know I'm going to love it, but yeah, I'll be sure to judge it myself when I get around to watching it, so I'll be fun, won't it?
Oh yeah, and I also say this, that Oppenheimer itself is my third favorite role of Cillian Murphy.
Very nice, yeah. He's a great actor, Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, I'm looking at watching it soon.
Yep, please do. It's yet another Christopher Nolan masterpiece.
So far, in my opinion, he's not made a bad movie, Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, he's made a weak one, which of course Dark Knight Rises.
Wait, what do you say is weak, Shadow?
Yeah, weakest movie, of course, The Dark Knight Rises.
Well, that's your opinion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was the weakest movie I saw from him, but after watching all of his movies now, the weakest movie I would say that comes from Christopher Nolan would be the first movie he did, which was Following from 1998.
I can see why. I mean, I think it's still good, though. Good way for him to start his career.
Yeah, it was good, but I felt like it was the most weakest one.
I mean, you've also got to take into account, that this was his first film and he didn't have, much to do, budget-wise,
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I'm sure if you had a better budget, he'd have probably made it a lot, like his current movies, great visuals and all that.
But when it comes to The Dark Knight Rises, I don't. Even though I think it's his weakest movie, I don't think it is nearly as bad as people say it is.
I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's good.
Same here.
I think the last film I watched or should I say I was trying to be watching from him was probably Interstellar, when I was on the plane from Los Angeles to Washington before I unfortunately and then I ran out of time to finish.
Yeah, that's one of my least favorite films by him, but that's also, in my opinion, still a good film. That's got a poster of it up on my wall up there. In my opinion, the highlights of that movie is probably Hans Zimmer's score, in my opinion.
Yeah, and Matthew McConaughey's performance.
I didn't know he also directed a short called Dude or Bug.
I never even heard of that until now.
Nope, I only found.
And if you guys are wondering, Cooper in that movie is my favorite role of Matthew McConaughey as well.
Same.
And halfway Matt Damon were also good too, but I also didn't like how Sir Michael Caine was underused too in the movie. That's one of the bad qualities with it.
It's a 3-minute short. I'll just post in a note on my chat. My chat if you want to check it out later.
But my favorite thing about Interstellar is Hans Zimmer's score. That's my favorite thing about it. Hans Zimmer never disappoints.
And speaking of Hans Zimmer, the music of Oppenheimer really reminded me of Hans Zimmer's score. And for a second, I almost thought it was him who made it. But it was
Ludwig Göransson.
Yeah, it was Ludwig Göransson, yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to John Romita Sr.
But yeah, Ludwig really did do a great job replicating Hans Zimmer's scores.
He is a good composer. To be honest, though, when it comes down to Oppenheimer film, I'm actually amazed about how stacked the cast looks.
Yes, he's got a really big cast. Yes.
Yep, and to be honest, this is probably the first film where there's a lot of names which I actually recognise.
Yeah, it has a very big cast of famous actors. Yeah.
Yeah, even small actors who didn't even do much, like Devin Bostic and Josh Shattuck.
I'll be getting a PS5 in the future, hopefully. Not right now though, because I've not got much space in my room for one. Because it's a big console. Or I might probably get that one where it's like, where it's like painted to be the colour of a Spider-Man 2 game though. Yeah, Paul Rudd is great for his age, isn't he? Hard to believe he's in his 50s. He looks way younger than that.
Yeah, same kid, of course, we said about Keanu Reeves.
My favourite actor, of course, yeah. Because he's going to be 60 next year, guys. And he doesn't even look like that at all.
Yeah, he still looks like he's in his 30s.
Yeah, that's just remarkable, isn't it? Just incredible. Yeah, it's his. Yeah, he's going to be 60 next year among Keanu Reeves.
Is it that old?
Yeah, he is. Hard to believe, isn't it?
I can't believe it either. Like, holy crap.
And I really want to meet him one day, guys, because he's my favourite actor.
Imagine if we actually got him onto the stream one day.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he agreed to that because of how nice he is, you know.
He ain't human.
I mean, if he did, then I think that would be one of the greatest streams ever.
It might be my favourite one, actually. I mean, my biggest goal when it comes to these streams is to interview my favourite actors and voice actors of all time. You know, like Keanu Reeves and Peter Cullen, both my favourite actor and voice actor of all time, and voice actress-wise, Susan Eisenberg, and actress Gina Carano, of course. And when it comes to YouTubers, I'm hoping to get, you know, many of the Geeks and Gamers team members on here too one day for a chat.
I mean, if Sean Chandler can make it to the streams, then so they can.
Yeah, maybe we can too. I mean, Keanu Reeves is definitely, of course, you know, so nice to his fans. I mean, because he was once told by, you know, someone at a restaurant that, you know, that his grandma was a fan of Keanu, and he wanted to talk to her, which was really nice. I love that about Keanu, how he was so eager to meet a fan of his. Yeah, he's an absolute legend.
Absolutely.
When it comes to YouTube as well, guys, hopefully one day I'll get Josiah Rice on here because he has said he'd love to be interviewed, so that's definitely very exciting.
Yeah, can't wait to have him on here.
That'd be awesome, and I would also love to one day meet Henry Cavill as well. I'd love to meet Henry.
Yeah, if we did get him on here, I would definitely love to ask him what made him want to leave the Witcher show.
Well, I think we need to, you know, be nice to him. To be honest, guys, I don't want to ask him about things he doesn't like to talk about. To be honest, like, I don't want to ask him why he you know left certain roles or anything like that, or how he feels about no longer playing Superman or anything like that. I want to ask him about things he's a fan of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Make him feel comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
guys, so that is 3 hours of streams. So that was really fun, wasn't it? So yeah. So that was really fun, wasn't it? Great stream. So thank you so much, folks, for tuning in to talk. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed tuning in to last episode 133. So I'll see you guys next week for a chat. So yeah. So you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like, and also be sure to let us know in the comments what you guys thought of tonight's stream if you stopped by to see it, and also go subscribe to a special guest and go to London Sport their channels. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe and become a future. If you'd like to be a member, you can respond using a piece lads or you can description, and we will see you all later. See you guys. Take care. Bye bye.